Hello and happy Saturday. Hello. First day of Turkey Month. Hello. Hope everyone had an awesome Halloween. Whether you dressed up, whether you just handed out candy, whether you were getting said candy, maybe you were a hobbit and you were hanging out in your basement eating an entire bag of candy to yourself. There's no judgment here. I'm a little jealous, though, if that last one was you, because that sounds awesome. But hello, friends. How we doing? All right. So I think all is well. Probably not. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff. Whenever we go month to month, there's usually things that are missed. I try my best. I do what I can, but I usually fail. Yeah. Hi, Carly. We did have a good Halloween. It was wonderful. Venny, thank you for the subs, friend. Oh my. Blue, thank you for the 19. And Cheyenne, thank you for the gifted. Hello, friends. Happy new month. Rip Mad Hatter Fit. Listen, it's still in a box. It's not gone. It's just hiding. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Song. Mothman, welcome in. How are you? Yeah. This hat stays on way, way, way easier than the other one. You partied very hard. Oh, Katie, you animal. Hey, Hassan, what's up, dude? How did you know that I was eating a bunch of candy? Listen, that's what we all want to do. There's just certain people that pull the trigger. Yeah. the hair is back inside of the hat. You just got to tuck it like this. Yeah. What happened to the hair? It's hiding. It's hiding. It's fine. Cheyenne, thank you for the biddies. Why can't I hear that? For some reason, all of a sudden, it's like the bit alert is just completely gone for me. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening. It's all falling apart. No. Hi, PSU. Halloween was wonderful. It was a great day. A very awesome day. Catch a stream at least for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, listen, Mrs. Flash is away, so we shall play. I mean, that's usually how it works here. And it just so happened to be the first of the month, which is awesome. Super cool. Okay. If there's any like commands that maybe I missed that are rollovers from last month, I apologize. I'll do my best to fix them, or I'm sure that one of the mods will probably yell at me and then they'll probably just do it themselves because they're waiting for me. Amber. What's that statue? There's no statue in my background. Oh, thank you, Mayor. I literally was going in typing October, trying to see if anything was coming up. I'm like, I don't have anything, do I? I think the only thing I had was like the promo thing, but I turned that off. So it should be okay. I fixed the counter guy. That's back to normal. That's all good and stuff. Amber, thank you so much. Why can't I hear the bits? Why can't I hear you? I literally can't hear them. I don't understand. It's popping up on the screen, right? I assume. PSU. What the hell is going on? Hi, Phoenix. Hi, friend. Dude, I was going back watching the gameplay for Repo. Man. It's just it was so fun. It was so great. Can we get a tour of the room one day? Yeah, I've had pictures in the server before of my room, but I could post some new ones. We're so funny. Oh my gosh. When the bit happens, like when there's a bit alert, are you guys seeing it on screen? Hey, Blood Moon, how are you? Noxer, thank you so much for the 6 months. My God. Things are trying to catch up. It's trying its best. It is coming up. Okay. I don't know if you guys are hearing the sound. I'm not. What's weird about it, though, is that it's a part of another alert that I can hear, like a part of the same source. So it's not making much sense. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Still fighting a cold. I'm sorry. My congestion's been better the past couple of days. Yeah. Check, check. 1, 2, check, check. You hear a lot of different sounds. That's okay. It's inevitable at the beginning, especially for there to be a few couple sounds. Cyber, thank you for the follow. Today, We are not playing the norm. Today we are playing the different. I was asked to join a few lovely beans to play some games, and I was very excited because I was going to play today anyway, but I was like, oh, I'm 100% down for some friend games for sure. Hey, Nano. The epic sax had a sound. It did. It did. Hi, Evil. So we are going to be trying a new game that I have never played before. So I'm super jazzed for that. I don't know if it's pronounced correctly. I think it's called MIMESIS or MIMESIS. MIMESIS. Camera 1, camera 2. I don't know which one is right. But that's what we're playing. Precious, thank you for the 8 months. Okay, you just spelled MIMESIS? Mimey. I don't know which one it is. Whichever one it is. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Playing alone, playing friends. Oh no, this will be playing with friendos. So the description for this one is 4-player co-op survival horror game. When the cursed rain falls, Mimesis. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. We're gonna go with Mimesis. Mimesis appear, perfectly imitating your teammates, bringing a new level of tension you've never experienced. So my understanding of what can happen in this game, I have no idea what the objective is, but I know that there can be fake players with your voice. That's what I know. It mimics your friends' voices. That I know. And this game just came out on like the 27th. I know there was some early access, but it's new. It's very new. So you're the Mimic now. Right. Our favorite ghosty. We are the Mimic now for sure. Irish, thank you for the subs. Mimic SS. Well, that doesn't make sense because it's spelled MIESIS. Well, that just, it can't be Mimicis. Mimicis. Like that doesn't work. Hi, Kookie. Welcome back, friend. How are you? Can we free to join them? I'm dying watching them play. Oh, I told Doc not to become some pro while I was not there. We're going by the seat of our pants. But afterwards, after we're done, we're probably going to switch over to RV There Yet. You guys have been asking me to play again. We're going to do that today. Okay. I've got the game ready to go, locked, loaded. I'm going to load it up now and then jump in with them as soon as I can. I might need someone to let me know when they're ready. The mimics can leave the building. Oh, Jesus. You got a wifey hair in your beard. Do I? Do I have a straggler? Oh, did I just feel it? I think I just felt it. How'd you spot that? I feel it. It's right here. I do have a wifey hair in my beard. Good eye. Yeah. All my screens went black. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh God, it's one of these games. Oh God. Settings. Immediately settings. Window full screen. Okay. Refresh rate. Ooh, they start you off at 60? Interesting. I ate enough carrots. I got good eyes. Listen, I ate a lot of carrots too. I have awful eyes. Doc had you crying. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. Should be good. Voice activation on. I can see my voice in the game, so that's good. Check the push to talk. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I should try push to talk. Okay, but now I need to figure out what the push to talk button is. I'll switch it over so you guys can see what I'm doing. You'll have to keep me posted about the volume too. Always keep me posted if the volume is too much. Okay. Let's see. Scooby-Dooby-Doop. Close. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Keybinds. Push to talk. Push to talk. Oh, we can emote. Interesting. Okay. These are very... I don't know. Is that Rhonda in your background? There's nothing back there. Oh, push to talk. Okay. Is that V? Was anything set to B? If nothing was set to B, then I'll use B because that's on my mouse. Okay. Check, 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 check. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Got it done before we even join the game. Enter creator code. I don't have one. Okay. I'm going to assume that there's no like tutorial or anything. You just kind of go for it. They're ready. Okay. What if I can just join them? Friends in game. Oh, what? What? Oh, I hate this so much. Doc. Join. They're going to be loud AF, aren't they?
Flash was.
Actually, they're not.
I see you. I just had a bunch of. I just had a bunch of loot.
Wow, dude, you're just gonna dab on me like that? Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna dab.
I don't know how to dab on you like that. Wait, am I doing it?
Oh,
let's go.
All you gotta do is think about it and you do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And go. And go. And go. Okay. Was the mouse not like sensitive enough for some people? This feels like I have to drag really far.
It was pretty sensitive.
Ah.
Yeah, it was on the sensitive level.
I turned mine up.
I'm gonna turn mine up too. That's a good idea.
Crying when I touched it, so I think.
I'm sorry?
Pretty sensitive.
What?
That's how you know.
Did Doc say it started crying when he started crying when he touched it?
Yeah, because it's sensitive.
Yeah, it's sensitive.
Yeah.
Okay, there is enough money for everyone
Flash,
to
you've
go
gone
get a
awfully quiet.
flashlight.
All right, I'm gonna get a flashlight.
Facing the corner again.
Hold on. Not again. Phrasing.
Hey, we have $76.
Look sensitivity. Let's turn this up a little bit.
We left.
Oh, that's a little better. Ah, that's better. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Oh, I see.
Doc is he is a sensitive one. He is a sensitive little bean. All right. Let me go here. Let me do this. Do this. Do this.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Did she just say she beat someone to death with a shoe?
I am rock.
I win.
Why do you win or why do I lose everything? I think is the better question.
Tiba, we're waiting for you.
Oh, what are you waiting for? Sorry.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, sorry.
Want
One
to get
sec.
a flashlight?
That's not rock,
Nope.
paper, scissors.
Yeah.
That's dab.
3.
How do I do
Ready?
rock paper? Oh, here we go.
3.
Is it 3?
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Oh, it automatically chooses for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
did I win? I won the first
No,
one, right?
you didn't win.
I won. I actually don't even have a hand that time.
Rock, done.
Dang it.
Okay, rock.
Paper, your
Rock.
rock. Paper, your rock. Scissors.
Yeah, you
Okay.
papered my rock. You papered my
All
rock.
right, we got to do it. We got to do it on 3 or something.
Scissors. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
kind of
gotta
just
do it.
we're just doing our own
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
at this point.
Ready? Wait. How do I
Wait,
reset? Oh wait, I'll just dab real quick.
All right, get a good reset in there. Got to get a good reset.
Take a step forward or back or something.
Ready?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
here we go.
Okay.
1, 2,
Dabbing it.
3.
Dabbing it.
Do it.
Go! Oh, Doc.
We beat Chiba. Mel beat us,
Wait.
and he beat Mel. Yeah.
So we just all beat each other then. I don't know what happens.
Well, I mean, that's not perhaps something we
Listen,
should
I
really
could have
talk
said
about
something
on
else.
screen. Yeah,
I left out a very specific word in that
Listen.
sentence.
What does this do?
that's fair.
Wow.
That's
Oh, I can see in the shadow what I'm doing. Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't even notice that actually.
Look at the dab shadow.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, one more time. Let's go.
oh.
What's 4 do? Oh. You.
Yeah, that's the.
You.
Hey.
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 They're kind of quiet.
You know what? I look at you and I'm all like, whoa, what's up?
Can I change their volume?
Why do my hands have to move up so high?
Voice
when I
volume.
run?
Is this?
My
Well,
hands are
okay.
going into my
I wonder if changing the voice volume changes my volume or your volume.
Whew.
No, it changes our
I don't
volume.
know.
Ah, okay,
I-
good.
I already experimented with that. Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
By the
Okay,
way-
let me know how it goes.
Yeah. I don't think you can change individual. I think it's just all.
I think you're right.
Just a mass volume.
Ping lag from being on it. Better? They seem fine now? It's a lot better. Okay. Awesome sauce.
I don't know.
I like
Alright.
it.
Everybody
Oh,
got
hey.
a flashlight?
I don't know. How do I get a
Are you
flashlight?
ready?
Wait, how do I?
Right
Over
here.
here. That.
Oh.
I'm ready. Are we
Right
dabbing?
here.
$24.
I'm ready. Are we dabbing? Okay.
Okay, and how do I bring the flashlight out?
Why does it cost $1 to pick it up from the
Scroll to
ground?
it.
Anyone know?
You scroll? Wait, I thought I
No,
picked.
it
Oh, it's on the ground.
It doesn't. It's telling you
Ah.
how much it's worth to sell.
Oh, it's okay. I was gonna say because it cost 24, and then it was like, and it was charging.
And then
me
on the
$1
ground,
to
it
pick
charges you
up.
$1 to
Dang,
pick
the
it up.
rates for picking stuff
I was
up.
like, my
Yeah,
God,
it's
inflation
brutal.
is real.
Wow, we have
going
$4,
down.
by the way.
Yeah,
We need
we're
190.
We're gonna go get rich now. It's gonna
Okay.
be fine.
It's okay.
All right,
We'll
I'm
find
ready.
Stuff.
Yay, fun stuff.
Is
Hey,
Flash
come
gonna
on
pull it this
here.
time?
Oh, am I gonna pull the lever?
We should go ahead and pull it, Flash.
We've
All
all
right.
taken turns
Dilemma.
pulling it. It's now your turn.
Okay, pulling.
Pull it.
Oh wait, got to pull it more.
vigorously.
Pull it better. All right,
Yeah,
pulling
pulling it,
more.
A little bit more
yeah.
effort. More strength.
I'm not meaning to waste anything.
And
You can
then
charge
my
electronics here.
suggestion-
Lovely.
just factory.
Charging.
Maybe we should, pick regular factory and not
Regular
like
factory?
hazardous factory.
Oh God. Oh, we're just getting into it. Okay. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm a newbie. So, oh, my game froze there for a minute. There we go.
Welcome
All
to the
right.
factory.
Wait, is the laundry done?
We
I think so.
have
Time for the dryer.
Oh, it died. I was ready. Oh, look, it's a cat. Wait, that's not a cat. I got closer. Oh, that's not a cat.
Pretty sure that's not. Well, actually, what is that? A bear?
It's like a
like a
standing gopher.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
a.
Gopher, yeah, like a beaver or something. You know, it's got like beaver teeth.
It needs that little tagline, "Hang in there," above his head. Hang in there.
I need like a really evil version of Angry Beavers to play like right next to this guy. Like a minor key. Is this like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know.
Works for me.
Nice. Works for me too,
All
I
right.
guess.
Inside we go.
Yeah, okay.
I'm loving it.
He's loving it.
He is loving
Detox
it.
Juice. Can I ask the ingredients of detox juice? By the way, does anyone know?
I don't know.
Liquefied
It's probably
Pringles.
Vitamin A.
Oh, what he said. Never mind. That sounds better.
We kind of went in two different
I
So we're
directions.
going with liquefied Pringles or
Yeah.
vitamin A or those.
Just
Yeah.
pop items in that you pick up in the map
Hey,
and
Siri.
exchange it for juice.
What's in detox juice? Okay.
Roger that.
Alexa, what's the weather?
Wait, how do you do this?
Oh, you should.
Oh, hey, how are ya?
Make that noise, Juju. Oh, hey, how are you?
You got?
What do you got?
Okay, so what's
Oh,
our
one of
what's
those
our
little
code
fan
word
guys.
this time? Do we have a thing?
What are, pinwheel. Oh, yeah, there's a very
Oh, we got a
specific word for
pinwheel.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the 1950s childhood.
Oh,
Whoa!
what is that? What does that mean?
What's that?
What does that sound?
It means
Doc?
oh, there's a plunger.
Doc? Is that Doc?
I can plunge
Is
shit.
that Doc? Doc, is that you?
Said.
Mel, you just fell off the Mel. Oh, you're alive. Okay,
Doc, is that
I
you?
just watched you fall.
There's a hole.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it
Wait,
actually
is that
you, Doc?
actually you?
Do the code jump.
You should
do the
pl-
jump.
you should
do the
plunge
jump.
you should
It
plunge
is
him.
me.
You should plunge him.
Hello.
Doc,
Plunge
it
him.
is me.
Plunge him.
Hello. No.
Plunge him to
I'm
death.
gonna plunge you. I'm gonna plunge you.
Get away from me.
Do the jump thing. Do it. Okay, do it. Do it.
Stop.
What's the jump
All right,
thing?
all right,
Okay.
jump thing. There, it's done. Jeez.
Okay, it's Doc. It's actually Doc. Everybody,
Okay.
everyone, calm down.
Okay.
I got it all.
Okay.
Whoa.
I assume there's just
Wait,
fake
so-
people just walking around, right?
Yes, they are,
Okay.
and they mimic
Yeah.
what you do and what you say. So it's really actually hard to tell the difference sometimes.
So what if they mimic the jumping thing?
Well, that's a problem.
Epic
that
just
could
closed
happen.
us in. It's game over. Do you have a little bird on your finger? What
Okay.
the hell? Umbrella.
What if we just carry?
I got it.
Oh yeah, there's an umbrella.
We do-
Umbrella.
I'd say we need a
You
secret
remember
word, but
the-
what if the
wait,
evil
do-
thing says
Do you
it?
remember where the front door is? Where's the front door? Because I have
I
enough stuff.
don't
That
even
way.
know.
This way.
I don't know where we are. I just
That
have
way.
a plunger.
Epic,
I
shut the
have no
shutter.
idea.
It's over this way.
Shut
But
the
it-
shutter.
no,
Why
the
do we shut the
opens
shutter? Don't
again.
shut the
It
shutter.
opens
Oh.
because
Was
it
this-
says it automatically reopens.
Was that light red
Okay.
all the time?
What light?
The one over here? That wasn't like that before. Why is it like that
I
now?
don't know. I don't even know if I'm where I was before.
We are. This was the
Umbrella-
room. You went over here, pushed the
Umbrella's
button.
jacked up.
Run, it's a fake. It's a fake.
Oh my
That
god.
person's
Oh
not
my
real.
god.
Do it.
Wait.
That person's not real.
I was gonna say we didn't all four go this
That
way.
person's not real.
Chiba, watch
That
out, there's a
person's
fake.
not real.
What? Where? Where's the
That
fake?
way.
Where's the
There's a
fake?
Behind
fake.
us,
It's a
with a
fake.
plunger.
It's a fake Cheebs.
Hit him with the plunger,
Put away your
Chiba!
plunger. Chiba,
Does
put
it have
away
a
your
plunger? I have a
Put away your
plunger.
I know.
Wait, why?
What is this?
He has a plunger.
Okay, good.
Does it have a plunger? Is it?
What
is
is
it running
going
around with a
on?
plunger?
It's pure
has a
chaos.
plunger.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna plunge it. Can we plunge each other?
Stand.
I'm just gonna stay here.
I guess.
You know,
I don't know what to do.
me and my pinwheel are real happy not
Listen, I
dying.
got my umbrella out. Hi, babe.
Yeah,
going this
we're
way.
ready. We're ready for a picnic. You got because that's clearly a sun umbrella. Look, it's made of wood.
I know. I'll make sure to take care of it. Thank you, dear. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm
Sorry, my daughter was letting me know that there's dog puke upstairs. Great. Like, I'll take care of that in a minute.
Wherefore art thou, nerdlings?
Oh, God.
look,
We're not going to know which
having
one's
a
real,
battle.
do we?
Nope. We're not.
Oh, I can swing my
There, you
umbrella at
guys
them?
okay? We went outside.
Didn't they say the mimics could
It's
go
okay.
outside?
They can. I watched Chiba die outside.
God. It's okay. When she gets into something, she shouldn't. Are you real? Hey. Hey.
Are-
I don't like it. You're not talking. This is weird. You're just randomly jumping.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you too. I don't think they're real. Ah! Help me! Help me!
Get off. Get off. Oh, wait. Oh, my God.
They're not real.
They're not real. Hey. Yeah.
That's it.
Get umbrella on. No. F off. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. My umbrella's gone. Panic.
They wrecked our shit. Where's our friend?
Oh, my God. I don't know. Eee. Eee.
Ah!
Are they still inside?
Chiba! Well, there's.
Oh, there's another. Is this another way? Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. We can loop it. We can loop it. Hello? Oh, God. Oh, God. Can I loot this bastard? No. Damn. Oh, my God. It's so chaotic. It's been like 5 minutes. I'm trying to say. Oh, my stam. Oh, my God.
I'm running. Hans, run!
Doc, is that you?
It's not. Oh, yes, it's me, but there's a not real.
This is really us. This is really Chiba
This is
and
really
Doc.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is us.
But Mel ran
Is this
that way.
really
What
Flash?
happened? Yes. Yes, I'm jumping.
Okay.
Look at me. I'm jumping.
Okay.
Where did
Hey, we are jumping. We are jumping.
She went your way.
Where the fuck did she go? Was she not real? I thought she was real.
Listen, unless... No, there's no way, because I saved her from this stupid guy right here.
And we were getting chased by your mimic that kept talking about liquefied Pringles. I was getting chased by liquefied Pringles. I was like, okay,
Wait
that's
a
not
minute.
fun.
What time is it? What time of day? Are we gonna be left behind?
No,
actually
am I assuming that that thing in the top left is our timer? Like the nuclear... Not nuclear. The whatever sign?
Oh, I actually didn't even notice that.
I'm assuming it's been going up slowly.
Radiation.
The radiation
Because that's why we
thing.
have Detox juice. Wait, no.
Oh!
There's a person running.
Who are you?
Person running.
Who are you? How do we know?
Wiener, it's me.
Yeah, that's probably
so
true.
that's
That's
the word.
probably
We
true.
just yell wiener at each other. That's the way to do it.
It's
It
gonna
worked.
burn.
It did
But I
work.
did-
Until they catch on and they start doing it.
I did just kill a pretend FlashForce in the train.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then it
Well-
like tried to kill me, but it missed, and it still went through the choking action, so it was just standing there like
Oh.
Darth Vader with its hand up in the air, like it was choking an invisible person.
Radiation indicator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the 3 little
Are they
triangles.
still
Do we
out
have
here?
enough
'Cause
on
there
the
was
train
two.
to
So I guess we go
progress,
back in?
or-
I guess so. Yeah, there was 2 of them out here though. Did they?
Like,
did they
how
just
much time do we
disappear?
have?
I don't.
know, but it looks like that we're
I don't think
losing.
any of
We're
us
losing
know.
our
We're,
daytime.
we're getting. It's
So-
turning nighttime, and we're.
Okay.
My health
you
is
want
in the red.
Is
and
there
I'm
like
You
a-
wanna
running away.
leave?
Is there a
You
timer
wanna
in
leave
the
or do you wanna
train or
go one-
anything?
I
It
think
takes
there
us
is-
to
I think
another
there is.
map.
Oh.
And then,
Oh, let's
yeah,
do- there's a
when we
mimic,
get in
there's a
the
mimic.
train and we go to another.
Okay, let's do that. Hey, you're not real. I know that you're
We're
not real.
We're not falling for it.
What's my mother's maiden name?
It went do 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 do.
Pretty sure that's not.
Flash, look out, you're fake. Look, they've already killed multiple fake me's. Morky Mork. Shay, thank you so much. Wait, is this the fake one? Did the fake one just get
Your
stuck on the
voice.
thing?
Oh, I can't hear it. Oh, it's not saying
Oh, are
anything
we
to me.
hearing different voices?
I heard
Yeah,
Chiba.
I think we're hearing
I-
different voices.
I heard.
Hollow,
the
thank you for the prime, dude. That's what I heard.
Oh,
Okay.
so maybe
Current
if it's
time,
my voice,
20.
I
Oh.
can't hear it.
It departs in
we
4
just
hours.
Got here in
We
time.
just made it! Oh my god!
But
did
how
we?
fast does the
our
time move?
departure- I don't know.
I'm gonna. Are we departing?
well,
Are we?
doesn't
Someone
matter.
pulling it? Yeah, someone's pulling it. Okay.
I pulled it. I pulled it.
Yay!
The noise.
Let's
the noise
go.
scared me.
Top
I
friendly
pulled it.
fire. Let's
Doc
go.
is most diligent. Mel is a MIMESIS Meg.
I had to do friendly fire. I was trying to
Friendly
save her
fire.
life.
See, and
I
then
had
we
nothing.
can choose between contaminated factory and contaminated
Okay, charging my
factory.
flashlight.
I think we should choose.
Well, one of them has 2 coins and another one has 1.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
is that just more resources? Obviously that
Yeah.
one.
Where's the
Yeah,
charge thing?
yeah.
It's over here.
So
Okay.
does it show us how much money we? Oh, scrap value $78. Okay.
There we go,
Yeah,
fully
there it is,
charged.
I
right there.
think our
Nice.
car needs to be repaired. Look, it's
So
falling
this is
apart.
essentially just.
Yeah, I saw this
just like-
pipe
it's
just come down
basically
out
like
of
lethal.
nowhere. I don't know if we're supposed to repair that or not.
We get an option to repair this at the end of the
I
contract.
got a plunger.
think.
Ah, okay.
Are we ready to stop at the contaminated factory?
I'd
I'm
rather go to the
pretty-
contaminated
I'm pretty
factory if
ready.
that's cool.
Well, yeah, the contaminated factory
If
sounds
I
like a
have
better
choice,
option.
I vote for the contaminated.
Listen,
The
I
tough
would-
thing,
I was
the tough
trying to
thing
hit
about
the
this
bad
game
guy.
Is the fact that Chiba says random stuff so often anyway.
it's
So it's gonna be
why is there a
impossible to
keyboard
tell.
in here?
Because that was one of the things I picked up in the
It's
last
true.
place.
Okay, so do we keep it inside of the train?
I guess I don't know.
I think so.
Wow, it's
We're
foggy.
kind of all just learning this together at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super
Detox
foggy.
juice.
The mist.
It's the washing
is
machine
real.
tune. Yeah. What is the name of this game? The
All
name
right.
of this game is like
In we
we
go.
think it's MIMESIS.
In we
Entering.
go.
I need to start saying random things out loud though, so
Okay,
that
so
it
the
possibly
jumping is still a thing.
is what
Going
the
left,
mimic
I'm
says.
going straight.
I'm gonna follow Cheebs.
I'm going. Oh, is this an empty? Is this a,
Doc, just want you to know you're doing a great job. Over. What the hell? Are you okay? Did you just suck helium? Wait, what the hell did you just do? Hold on. Oh shit! Oh my god! I wish
Is
you could.
everyone okay?
I wish you could hear yourself. Wait, go to the broadcast. Go to the broadcast. You might be able to hear yourself. Am I? Yeah, hold on. Broadcast.
All right.
Oh no, it's normal.
I feel
That's.
like I'm on drugs. Okay.
Wait, what
well,
did you do to do that?
Lovely.
Nothing. I walked in this room.
Oh, damn. So if I go stand in front of this like this, will it change my voice? Hey. Oh, hey. I like you, but you're crazy. Got a freaking dart in your neck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm here to take your soul. Oh my god. Oh, look, an umbrella again. I'm like Mary Poppins.
Screamed at me.
What?
I got a
No!
keyboard for $4.
No way. No way. That person was fake? Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I do? What do I do? Do I just do I panic?
You got your umbrella.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I do? Oh my god, I'm just running away into the darkness. Is there anybody here? Help!
Me and my pinwheel are real happy.
Fuck your pinwheel! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
Hit him with the plunger, Chiba!
Help.
Are you real? Wait,
Yes, I'm real. I'm real. I'm real.
Okay.
Wait.
Are you
Okay.
real?
Chiba
That's a
with the
fake epic.
plunger.
That's a
Yes,
fake
I'm
epic.
real. I am totally real.
That's a
Why did
fake.
you close?
Because that's a fake.
That's a fake?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you don't want me to... It's open!
We were so convinced it was a real. Oh, Mel got
Run.
murdered.
But no, the shutter opens.
No, you're fake. Shut up. Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do?
Hello?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me out. 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 Run.
And you exchange it for juice.
F off. How can you immediately go outside? This is
I'm gonna meet
garbage.
you.
No, you're not. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I jump on top of this? Oh, I forgot I
They're
could
not
jump.
real.
You're not real. Shut up.
Stop!
No.
Stop!
Shut up. Oh my god. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Oh. Oh my god. Are you fake or real?
Not real.
Are you fake or real?
Hello? I'm gonna hit him with the plunger. Don't worry. I'm gonna hit him with the plunger. If we see him, oh, we're safe.
Oh. What the fuck?
What the heck?
I don't know.
There's so many mimics. I don't know what to do.
But it was spooky.
Oh my god. What the
Oh my
fuck?
god.
What is going
I don't know
on?
who's real.
I'm freaking
I don't know
out,
who's real. I don't know who's real.
Chiba, I'm freaking out.
Okay.
The plant holder's
That
fake.
sounds like. Are you
Oh my
real?
god. Wait, are you real? I smacked you.
Run,
Ah!
run.
Oh, it's a wall.
I'm sorry.
You're real. You're real.
Chiba,
Okay, you're real.
Chiba, I want you to say ectoplasm. Say ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm.
Okay, you're real.
Ectoplasm.
Okay.
Yep.
Holy shit.
You can tell they're real because you actually just respond. There were so many mimics that they were
Okay.
saying
Are you
like,
fake? Are you
things
fake?
that made sense.
Are you fake or are you real?
Are you real?
I am totally fake.
Okay, God.
I don't think the one.
Beat you to death with
sorry.
an umbrella.
Whoa.
Beat you to death.
No, wait, that's a mimic.
No.
That's a mimic.
No.
Help me! Help me! No, Chiba! I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm still alive.
No. Are
I'm
you
still
real?
alive.
Are you real
Yes,
now?
I'm
Oh my
real.
god.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah. When we get into
No,
time,
she's
we go to
fake. She's
another-
dead.
I'm real.
She's fake. She's dead.
That's a fake one too.
That's a fake.
That's
That's
a
a
fake
fake.
Mel. That's
That's
a
a
fake Mel.
fake.
I'm getting the plunger. I'm
That's
gonna
a
plunge
fake.
you. I'm gonna plunge you.
We're gonna beat you to death.
Oh,
No, save me, save me.
Men no longer have-
Holy
The
shit.
tough thing about this game is the fact that Chiba says random stuff so often anyway.
FlashForce. As soon as
Oh
I die, all I
my
hear is,
God.
wait, is the laundry done? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, that was-
Mel and I were so convinced we were with a friendly.
Yeah. And died. Oh my god.
See, sometimes
We-
they say stuff in a row that makes sense, and it's really confusing.
We literally had no idea.
We
were with a
traveled
bad-
multiple rooms with that fake, and then it turned and killed her.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
For that
amazing.
long?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that's
because it was just acting normal.
Yeah, see, they're really, like, it's really powerful AI. I don't know what they're using.
Oh my
Must be like Google
God.
Gemini.
Must be.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, listen, so did we all die or no? Did someone survive?
No, we all
We all
died.
died.
I'm
We all
assuming
died.
that
Okay,
number means we're back to
Our
level
car
1.
is falling apart.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
Why did all
$5
the
in
flashlights
scrap.
explode?
And
I'm assuming because they just did, like the quality probably went to crap.
Oh,
Try to pick that one
well,
up.
that's not
yeah,
good.
so we have 0 flashlights. Oh, there's one
Don't make
I have
them
one.
don't make them like they used to.
to.
Today's stream is not sponsored by. That's right. Oscar, thank you, friend. Thank you for the
We have
follows, by the way.
$5, so I'm not really sure.
Yep.
No,
Well,
it
we
was
need
an
money.
auction.
Yep.
It was an auction
Death.
up here.
Lost. Yep.
I think because we maybe had the money, because it says up here $190 to repair it, and we have $2.
But how do we know when we're dead? Like when our round is over?
I'm assuming when we all die.
Probably, yeah, everyone
didn't we all
dying
just die last
collectively at the
time?
same time.
Because
Poke us, think of the 21 months.
Well, yeah, we died. Yeah, I died.
Oh, yeah, we all died.
Back to
Died.
the base, I guess,
Yeah.
is my question.
Oh, I don't know.
Doc,
Oh,
I'm
that's a
gonna be
great.
honest.
I understand what he's asking. Like on Lethal
Oh.
Company, you have like a few tries. Like if everyone dies or whatever it is,
Oh.
you have like another day,
Yeah.
right? Is it Lethal that happens?
Yeah,
You're saying like,
Yeah. But
you're
we're
saying like
back
we don't
to
go back
day
to the
one.
lobby, we go
Yeah.
back to the train. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Can the fake ones do the emotes?
basically,
Probably.
We just got to keep going until we have enough
We
money
just got to keep giving to the old
Hi,
college
Peggy.
try.
Hello,
Yeah,
friend.
we
How
have
are
to
you?
go.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm
We
ready.
should probably, since
Dude,
we're both contaminated,
okay,
go with
so-
one that has more resources.
When I ran back
Yeah, probably
inside,
that one.
I saw a really large being with a boombox.
Yeah.
What the hell was
Yeah.
that?
Dude, it was
We
just
saw it in
dark
the
and
last
I,
game.
and I never got to see the actual
I
guy.
don't-
I could only, because it was dark, I could only see the boombox. And the
I don't know what the
rainbows coming
mechanics
out
of it is, but it just walked through the room. When I was in there with like 3 mimics, and it's just boomboxing away across to the other side. It didn't attack. It didn't do anything.
It just wants the
So
party.
we are not actually at day one. We are at day one remaining of 3, according to chat.
Day 1 remaining of 3.
Oh, so we do have a chance then. So we have 3 chances.
But where does it say you have 3
We're gonna
chances?
nail it
Where's the
with our
third?
$2
Like,
out of 190.
Yeah, hell
We're
yeah.
gonna take it home now.
We can buy 2
All
things
right.
off the dollar menu, so that's something.
okay, you think there's a dollar menu?
Well, I mean, it's hard to. You probably get 2 fries nowadays.
Do
I
you
don't
know,
know.
You probably
do
think
you
you get
know
a
that
$5
hash
footlong.
brown at McDonald's costs like $2, $4
Yeah.
for a hash
Wait, what?
brown.
Yeah.
What at
For a
McDonald's?
hash
Hash browns?
A hash browns
That's
cost like
an
$4.
expensive hash
What is the goal
brown,
of the
yeah.
game? I believe the goal of the game
You can
is to
donate a
gather
price
stuff
bullet, and I think
$14
that
to
works
Canadian.
sell,
well.
kind of like
That's
some of those
almost
other
my rent.
games.
I'm gonna stop at the
Repo,
contaminated
Lethal, all that
factory.
stuff. I'm assuming that's what the goal is
Here we
here.
go.
All right.
Oh,
The contaminated one.
God. It all happens real fast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's gather as much as we can.
I guess, and just bring it
as
back.
quickly as we can. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The cat is increasingly disappointed.
I'm already like pretty contaminated, like almost halfway.
Yep.
Well,
Try-
that's what these detox stations are for, I would bet.
You need an item. Okay, so any
We need
item.
an item to
Okay.
exchange. So we gotta get an item.
Dollar
to exchange
Tree is
it
now.
for
Yeah, it's like
detox.
14 bucks for anything in the Dollar Tree. All right, let's go get stuff.
Oh yeah, all the stuff.
All the things.
All right. I'm going to go.
I'm going right. Can we open anything? Maybe not. Bro, if I get hit by a mimic immediately, I'm gonna be pissed. I can't even pick up the typewriter? Come on, man. Oh, I'm gonna get so lost. Don't count down the mimicry. It's gonna happen on its own. Oh, there's so many circles. I'm just gonna start saying random shit. Like, what the fuck is this room? Oh, what? Oh, we found another exit. Okay, where is this in... How is it relative to the truck? Like, where are the train? Is it over here? Ah. The back door. Okay. Okay. It's going to be really funny to play that. Lucifer, how do you know that's not literally all of us right now? Just undiagnosed. That guy again. Back door mentioned. Okay. Listen here, buckos.
I got it.
I found the
I
back
got, like,
door.
Ooh.
There's a back door.
There's a back door. If we go left instead of right, there's a back door over that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our train is at almost $100 now of stuff in
Hell
it.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I went through a big old loop. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just, to prevent myself from getting lost, I pick a direction and I only turn that direction.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Like left-hand strats kind of thing. Left wall strats, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
turning
smart.
left. All the turning left.
Okay.
Unless
Not
I
exactly.
can't. There's something in here. There is something in here.
What do you mean? How do you know that?
I saw somebody walk by over here.
Oh, like as in we're about to find a mimic? Oh, no, I stepped in goo. Oh, it slows you down.
That's, I'm right here. Wow, no, that's not me. This is me.
I don't
That's
trust.
not me.
Oh my God, is that a fake you?
That's it. Oh, I'm not. That's not real. I'm real.
You have to trust me!
No,
Is that Doc?
no,
Yes, it's me!
no, it's not.
I'm telling you, it's me! It's me!
You know, that's probably a good way of telling because I doubt the mimics can use that, right? That'd be really funny though.
We did have a mimic talk over it, didn't we?
Oh my God.
We were all together. It was before you joined, and someone spoke
I
over
think
the
left is
loudspeaker.
kind of left is done. I don't think there's much left in left.
Not much left
Okay.
and left. Okay.
Not
No
much
I
left
didn't go
in
very
left.
far when I went right. I did not go very far.
I'm a little worried. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful.
Here we go.
Wait. Oh, listen. Listen.
Listening?
Oh my God, it's the boombox guy.
Oh my god, your voice is so deep right now, I can't understand you. Oh my god, I can't
Dude's
really
getting it.
follow him.
Like, what do you think he does?
Boombox man! Oh my god! I'm leaving.
What the Did he just kamikaze Jeeps?
something.
Oh my god. I'm assuming that means it's like poison rain or something like that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Oh my god.
I can't do this. Game is wild. Oh my god.
Scared, FlashForce.
I'm scared. I'm you know, I'm. What do we do? I keep walking around. I'll find squat. Ooh, I found a thing. I found a spray bottle. I'm gonna squirt him. Look what I found. Look.
Oh my god, I bet that's worth money.
It is. Okay.
I wonder if both our friends are dead.
You know,
Do you remember the way out? Because I got turned around.
no, not really. What are the odds that we just keep going and find the other way? Oh, there's another bottle over here.
Maybe.
Look, item. Ooh, 2 items.
Yes, 2 items.
Oh, look at this guy.
Awesome. Yeah, I burped in
Hello.
there.
Oh, we got thingies.
Can I clean them?
Are you trying to clean them? Listen, it's gonna take a lot more than these 2 bottles, I think, to clean this place.
I don't
Okay.
know the way out.
Okay,
This is a
well,
dead end.
we're gonna do our best. Oh my god, my dog. My dog just scared the crap
we
out
came
of me.
this way. This is definitely the way we came.
Have you played RV? We're actually gonna play it later.
Well, there's a door over here. Oh
Okay.
god.
Okay.
I have no
This
sense
feels
of
right.
direction.
This feels right. Except unless we run into a mimic, then it's wrong. Like, it feels like this way. I could be way off,
Who's
though.
dead? Who's dead?
Oh my god.
Are you
Kinda went
alive?
in 2 different directions.
Are you real? Are you real? Are you real? Are you real?
Real. I am real. Are you
Sing
real?
the theme song to Golden Girls.
Oh, the kamikaze over here, Mel.
That's a mimic.
In we go.
That's a mimic.
That's a mimic.
Okay,
Who's
You
real?
fake-
Who's real?
We are
you
real.
guys
We are real. Me and Mel are real.
Let's go.
Okay, I gotta trade one of these in so I can like.
Okay, so
Vitamin A.
I think
that's a mimic.
Oh no, I think that one's actual
You guys are
radiation,
alive, Doc's
because
dead.
that's why we have
Doc is dead.
detox juice.
we gotta
Wait,
no.
no.
leave.
You need an item. Oh, I just
Yeah,
did.
I'm ready.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
How did
gotta-
you buy
we
that?
gotta
How do you
get
get
our-
detox?
you
juice?
trade an item in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my
Yeah.
God.
Doc is definitely dead then. If we're the. If we're
Okay,
alive.
Well, we've got 193.
We do. We have money. We can buy stuff.
We've
Okay.
got
Doc, fix the train.
203.
Do we just
We
do?
can. Let's depart.
203.
Doc is. I'm sure Doc is dead.
He's 100%
My
dead.
dog
There's a
scared the
dead
crap
body
out of me. I felt fur hit my leg.
Most diligent. Let's go.
You do hear an epic. We have Epic, Cheeves, and Mr. Doc.
I think diligent
Okay.
means I'm like some kind of
Holy
hero or something. I
night.
don't know.
So, no,
Out of service. Proceed to.
So, Doc,
repair
did you die?
station.
yeah, I did. One of the mimics came up with a cat on its face, and I thought, oh, it's got a cat on its face, but it had a bomb strapped to it. And then it
Oh my god.
Another one went up behind
That's
Chiba and tried to get him just the same way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We get to.
There's
Should I pull the
proceed to
lever?
station.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
pull the lever.
There's the mimics are too good. Like, it
It's-
honestly is really good.
It's crazy. I think the
Yeah.
train chop's about to blow off. You know, it's having a bad day. I'm keeping my eyes peeled this way because my wife walks in. Because she's basically going to walk in and leave again.
Friends, success.
Because she's going to go hang
We're
with
at the
friends.
service
We were
station.
successful.
So we just take this crap and sell?
Success! All right, what do we do? Like, how do we sell this stuff?
Oh, so we did it. Okay, I'm gonna take the toilet seat and the
I
plunger,
don't
of course.
know how we sell it.
Spray bottle, plunger,
Do we put it inside the turlet?
cuckoo clock.
Oh,
In the turlet?
maybe.
Put it in the turlet.
Flush.
Yeah.
Flush.
Wait, it costs $14 to
Yeah.
flush.
Yeah, don't do it.
Okay, don't flush
it.
yet.
Costs
Oh, I just put
$52.
something
Yeah.
there. Oh,
It costs
shit.
$52 to
This
flush
game
this.
is called,
so that's probably the best idea.
Someone try
Mimesis.
flushing one thing.
I
Someone try
flushed
flushing
one
one thing
thing.
and look at the funds.
Mel
We're at
already did.
71.
Mel did already, and it.
Okay, hold on. Let me try flushing something. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
flush
goes up
something.
when we flush it.
It goes
Well, why
up.
does it say it costs
Yeah,
$52?
okay, yeah, so you flush it. You flush it.
What are you talking about?
I think it's just, it's
No,
not like.
that it costs. It's what you get.
That's
it's
what
what
you
you get.
Oh! Oh my! Well, that makes sense. Okay. $6. I'm gonna flush
Joe.
the toilet seat.
Joe literally
now
scared
we
the
can
crap out of
repair.
me.
Nice.
'Cause I felt the
Okay.
squirt.
Hey, Squirter!
Hey!
Hey! Opa! Where's the train, everybody?
It moved it. It's repairing it. It's repairing it.
Oh, it had to take it into the
Here it
sky.
comes.
Cool.
Oh, it's all shiny and new.
Look
Look
at
at that.
She's a witch.
We only have
Beautiful.
$11, so we can't really buy anything. But hey, success.
It's okay. We've pretty much only had $11 the whole
Went
time
out,
we've been
wrecked the
playing, so we're
train,
used to it.
And got enough money to
Trish,
fix
thank you for the 3
train.
months.
All right.
Wow. So this is
I
a
feel
thing.
accomplished.
How do we know that the
Yeah.
train needs to be repaired? Like what?
Well,
What?
it said out.
What's
When
in
it's
here?
falling apart. Oh.
Me, not me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, got a nice little couch. Okay, I have yet to
We got a little
find a
couch.
purpose for
I
jumping.
love the stains.
Yeah, I know. You can't
yeah,
jump
I haven't seen
onto
one yet either.
anything.
Well, I
The
think the
jumps
only
are
thing is
too
just to
feeble.
confirm that you're real. I think at this point.
Oh, just use it for
Well,
like the
it doesn't
memes.
confirm you're real because I had a mimic come right up to me
And just
hop
jump.
at me.
Yep.
So,
Oh, was it jumping at you?
yes.
Well, I think as long as they
I
respond
could
directly
just
to
pull the
you, which
lever
they actually
now.
still
I
do
could
that
just
too.
pull the
Sheba,
lever.
it was
I could
such a
pull the
wonderful
lever.
view to see that kamikaze one go behind you, and you were like, "It's not real!" Explosion. Oh man, this game is pure chaos. I guess I wasn't expecting it to just be so like go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been chaos. It's been great.
Yeah.
It's
there's a lot
it's
going
really
on.
hard to decipher sometimes, so they did a really good job.
Wait. Hazardous
Oh,
factory on
hazardous?
the right. Yeah, it has
Oh
3
my
resources.
gosh.
I'm actually, I don't know if you'll oblige me, but I think I want to go for the hazardous factory, if you don't mind.
All
You
right,
know,
I think that
I
makes
like
sense.
it. I trust your intuition.
Yeah. I'm feeling very hazardous today.
Absolutely crazy. Yeah, funny as hell. I love it. This is great so far. I haven't watched any of this game. Hey, if you have a flashlight, make sure to charge it.
Here we go.
Yes. Oh, I have a flashlight. Oh, how did I get one? Oh, I
Probably,
forgot.
we picked one up earlier.
Oh.
Did I?
Yeah. Remember we were checking flashlights
Oh,
from the
back
truck
then?
earlier, or from the train earlier? No tutorial, just go for it.
Yeah,
I kind of like it.
Okay, that's how I
Are
got
there,
it. Okay.
are there
I was
more
gonna say.
maps than
kinda like
just
it. Hi,
the
Clay.
factory, or is it just the factory?
I
Great
don't know.
question.
I'm wondering if it's
I don't know
yeah,
either.
like
They just keep
it's
naming
only
it
given
different
us
things.
the
It's
factory as an
contaminated,
option
it's
so
hazardous.
far. I wonder if we have to buy our way into new places or
Yeah, I don't know.
Might is that what's going on over there?
I don't know. Oh, okay. All right.
I am going left.
Yeah, I'll follow. I feel like it might be
Okay.
good for us to team, you know?
Yeah, teaming's good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in the room with
I've
the red
learned
light,
to
'cause that's
realize
probably safe.
I've learned to realize that like real items you need stand out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, what the?
What does that
We're
sound?
not finding anything in here.
Oh, it's the fan above us, I think.
I think you're right. Can we take it?
I don't think so, but that'd be really funny. What's over here?
Okay. All right. I've already lost you.
I'm over here.
Okay, there you are. All right.
Hey, there's a thing. Oh. Oh God, are you okay?
I'm alright.
You're fine? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes. Is my voice really high or really low?
It's really high. How about mine?
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Oh my God. Now this would be
Yeah,
normal, right?
Yeah, how about if you sing My Heart Will Go On? Can you do that for us?
My heart will go on. Wherever you are. Hey, we got some items. Let's go. Ooh,
Yeah.
look.
All right.
Oh,
Fancy radio. Nice.
thanks.
Wow, we're killing it right now.
So, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I thought I heard something laughing.
Yeah, I also heard a giggle.
Okay. Well, I've got a spray bottle. I don't know if that will harm
Maybe you can spritz it.
creatures. Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
Is that this
your
radio?
That's your radio. Put that thing away.
I
Goodness sake.
can't.
Well, it's
I
worth
can't
49.
pocket it. What do you mean?
I wonder if that attracts bad
I
things.
assume that it attracts bad things.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Thank you,
I mean, it's worth a few dollars. Do we bring it with us?
All right. I'll carry it. I guess. Oh,
I can carry it.
all
It's
right,
okay.
You got it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. You got it.
It's fine. Okay,
All
this
right,
is dead. Dead
this- Yeah, this room seems like it's got a bunch of nothing.
end. Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm a little frightened for our lives, Doc.
Yeah, I'm a little frightened that we're not going to find our way out of here.
What if I just
there's a little
yell?
cat down here in the corner.
What if I just yell at the thing? Do you think it'll go away?
Yeah, probably.
We need a string of
That's
words
what I do,
that are
you know,
safe
like,
words.
in my house, if I want someone to go away, I just yell really loud.
Sorry, someone's
they
trying.
go
A
away.
burglar comes in.
I don't know where we are. I mimic what you do and what
That's
you
not
say.
real. That's not real.
So it's really actually hard to tell the difference sometimes.
You do the jump. You do the jump.
That's not
You
real.
do the
There's no
jump.
way that's real. There's no way.
Oh, I'm gonna plunge it. Can we plunge each other?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fake.
That's a fake.
That's fake.
That's a fake.
Get away from me! No!
Well, that's a problem that could happen.
Oh god. I have no way. I have no way to help. Oh god, no, leave me alone.
Obviously,
No.
that's not
No.
real. No,
Leave me
that's not
alone.
actually Doc. Don't come near
No.
me.
No. Leave me alone.
Don't.
You bullies.
Okay.
Oh
You're
my-
not real.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I guess. Who's Doc? Are you real?
Oh my god. There's nowhere to close the doors.
Okay, this is...
Not eat humble pie, not work at the pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I'm going this way. It came from over here. Donald, I don't know if that will...
Am I surrounded by mimics?
I don't know what just happened there, but it was spooky.
Am I surrounded by mimics?
Loyalty, Lord, it looks good on me.
All right, this... Yeah, this room seems like it's got a bunch...
Mel, is that you? I'm freaking out, dude. What the hell? Oh my god. 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 Stop now. No. Leave me alone. You bully.
All right.
No. No. Let me out. Let me out. No. No. God.
Flash, are you... Okay, can you hear me when you're dead?
Hi, Doc.
Hi, Flash.
That was a lot.
I saw a goose. There was a goose there.
I got murdered by a goose or a duck of some kind.
Yeah, you were surrounded by mimicry, from what I could understand.
There was a lot, literally
from
all
that
three
whole
of you, fake people around me.
There is so many mimics. I don't know who's real, and I'm lost.
I'm on
He's
Shiva's
scared
screen
and
right now.
alone.
He's carrying a trophy fish.
out.
Yeah, he's got... It's a big mouth Billy
Are you
Bass.
real?
I'm just a skater.
Are you real?
I don't know.
No. What the fuck? They're all
I
just
keep walking
mimicking.
around all by squat. I gotta think.
I'll if you.
Oh, and there
Oh,
it is.
hi,
Dude,
Mel.
This is so fucked.
happened?
You got bombed by the bomb guy. Oh,
This fish just spit in Shiva's
Find a
face.
way out. Someone help me! I'm lost.
I'm telling you, it's me. It's me. Hello.
Marco.
Doc,
Marco?
was that a fake Doc that just went over the intercom?
Yeah.
Yep.
It
Yes,
went,
it was.
it's
Dude,
me.
I-
Hello.
Get out of here, man.
Juju, thank you for the raid.
Where do I go?
Jeep is alive. What a twist. Yeah.
Loving
What a twist. Like it keeps hitting him in the face.
Dude. Oh my god, how do I leave? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I keep running in circles. Oh, there's a door to open. Will this lead me to glory?
Oh, it'll lead you to something.
Yeah,
No, you're not.
frightened
You're
that
doing
we're
a
not
great
going to
job.
find our way out of here.
Are you guys
Oh,
real?
there's a
Are you
cat
real?
down here.
Are you real?
Oh
Are
my
you?
God.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, another
man.
fish. Oh, poor Cheeps.
Oh, is
Dude,
he
I don't know
gonna
how to
make
get out. How do I
it?
get out? Can we have a map, please? Okay, dead body. Another
Oh,
dead
this is
body.
where we died.
Okay, so two
Oh,
people are
then I
dead.
know where
Okay,
he
two
is.
people are
I know
dead.
where he is, but he doesn't know where he is.
Fuck off, fish! Two people are dead.
Well, not where I died.
Go
Sorry,
back
that's where I
to
dropped the
when he-
boombox and ran
back
for my
to
life.
the game.
Oh my god, how am I still alive, man? I don't know where to go. I can't find the exit.
He's got a fish, a plunger, and a
this
little
is looking
propeller
promising.
plane.
It's a big empty room. That's got to be good, right? No, it's not. It's not. Oh, hallway to nowhere. Wonderful. Cool.
Yeah, we're dead. I had
Oh, cheese.
Dude, I'm just gonna kill myself.
I can't believe out of all the things, I got killed by a duck.
I
Doctor,
simply
Richard,
cannot
you did a great job.
find the exit. I can't see. I'm running in circles. I'm scared. I'm taking.
So I wonder with the intercom if it's just mimicking the stuff, because that's all stuff I've said on the intercom.
Is the fish trying to guide me? Do you think? Do you think every time it
Maybe.
squirts in my face, it's telling me I'm going the wrong way?
I don't ever want to hear him say
Oh,
the
it's
word.
about to
Does that mean
leave.
we're leaving?
It's about to leave without him.
When it squirts me in the
Oh,
face,
dude,
I'm
just
going the
fucking kill
wrong
me at this
way.
point.
What a map quest.
I wonder if we get the money for the stuff that's in the train. even
My
if
God,
nobody's
just take
I
my
would
life.
assume
I
no,
don't know
but I
where I
guess
am.
we'll see.
Just take my life. Take it, please. For all that it's worth. I
He
have
keeps
a
getting
fish to offer
waterboarded when he's
that will
trying
sing
to
to you.
escape.
Probably happy birthday. I don't know what this program with, man, but it'll do something.
Oh, Chiba.
He's literally just going in circles, like literal circles. He just did
Yeah.
a circle around that
This-
room.
Well, it definitely feels like I'm the only one left. I've only seen two
Doctor,
bodies.
Richard, you did a great job.
What, Flash? What was that?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, hey, how are you?
The same
Dude,
thing happened to me.
my
our first
God,
round.
man.
It was just circles.
He's literally
Okay,
going back the
we're
same way
focusing.
though.
Focus hard.
Look,
This
he
way?
just came from this way.
Okay, we're gonna go a different way. Here's
There
a
you
new
go.
door to
Okay, there's a
open.
little different.
That's got to be good. No, it's not. We're literally back to where we were before. This way. Okay, focus. Okay, there's another fish.
It's the same fish you saw earlier.
Something stalking
Empty
him now.
room again.
I heard. Did you hear something walking
Oh.
too?
There's a hole.
Yes.
There's a hole.
No, for fuck's sake! We're back to the dead bodies, man. Jesus Christ!
I think
What's
we're
that
gonna go
sound?
this way. We're gonna
Oh,
turn
left.
left. The
So
bodies.
I saw like an
This way,
owl
this way.
earlier, like a bird in a door. What was
We're
that?
trying to go ways that we. Whoa! I know I can hear the honks. I'm trying to get to them. This way. This way. This way. Ah! This way.
He's literally going.
I don't know if this is the right way.
Is there actually a map? I don't think so.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen any-
yeah, turning left.
Oh no! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you and your mimics!
God.
Oh! Is this promising or not?
Left, Chiba, oh my God, you're
I
going
know.
right again.
No, we've
You
already-
go
we
back
just went
and
this
go.
Go right.
Oh.
Go right.
Go right. Flash.
No!
Me and my
And he just went back into the same room he just was in.
I'm so happy that. Well, I think you actually are dead, though, Mel. I'm glad you're happy with your pig deal, though. I'm not doing the jump.
There's
So
a
much
door
happening
in the
before me.
room. He's loving it. And he just, hello? He keeps not going through it.
This is such chaos. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, man. That is horrifying.
Zoolander.
Just let it get you. Oh man.
Put me out of my misery at this point.
Mimesis magnet. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
How
that
do
was-
you?
All you had to do was turn
Where the
left.
fuck is the exit? Is that all I had to do?
Yes, you kept going past the door. It was on your left.
No, I
and you
couldn't
kept
see the
going-
door. I was
You,
lost.
you
I
kept
was
going
in
into the
circles.
same
I gotta
room
hand it to
and
you. We
then
were
going past
waterboarded
it.
for like 20 minutes.
You held up. You held strong. You held strong.
I was
Gave away no
constantly getting
information.
waterboarded.
Good job.
Oh man.
I feel like maybe we should switch to this contaminated subway over
Well,
here.
so I think the issue
It's a
was,
different map.
I think it's because it had a
try
danger of
different map.
3. I think that's why that became so chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
the one we were on.
We
was
just did. I
danger
think it was a
free?
danger of 3. I think so.
Although
Oh,
not
that
for
was
nothing, I
kind
kind
of
of
Chris,
enjoyed
think of the
Danger
3
Zone
months.
3. Like it's
Create a
almost
code
as
word
much
you
fun
never
being
say
dead as it is
until
being
you have to do
alive,
mimic
be
checks.
completely
Yeah.
It's
honest.
pretty dangerous.
Well, do you want to go to the Danger 3 map or the map we haven't seen yet?
I
I
kind of
think
like.
going to the new map.
I
is
kind of
probably
like the
a
new
good
map
idea.
idea.
Yeah, we
No
played
Yeah.
the factory 47 times now, so the subway would be cool.
Oh my god. The issue with the code word is basically the AI would figure it out. All
And
right.
here we are.
All right. Hold your clothes and let's go.
Okay.
I've got no flashlight, but it's okay.
Little
Oh, little scooter.
scooter.
All right.
Little
Where is in?
I don't know. We just assumed it was straight.
Do we go down?
It said subway, so I would assume we need to go down into the subway, yes?
We go downstairs, yeah.
Where is said subway? What's over here? If I get hit by a car, I'm going to yell. This is not it.
Nothing there.
We're just we're trying to break into people's homes.
Okay. Yeah, that's not working. Oh wait, this looks promising.
Ooh, what's this red light?
Oh, we can't go in there. Okay.
Hey, what's this? Nope.
This is the worst subway I've ever seen.
This is
Just got to walk around aimlessly for 5 years.
I think we picked a
You guys
wrong.
find it?
No, did you?
No, not yet.
Oh, I found it. I found one of the entrances. It's over here.
Okay. Well, this was
Okay.
this
It's a
is
nice
crazy.
map, though. It's gorgeous. Nice weather and everything. Eh?
Oh, there he is, judging us again. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, this one apparently you have to go on like a 45-minute walk just to get to the entrance.
Name a letter,
Oh,
and then they
nice.
say the letter that follows.
Yeah.
You know, that is a really good
Little
way to do
steps
it.
in.
A really good way to
Cardio.
do a mimic check.
This
You
is
like
true, actually.
say,
Yeah.
like say the letter blah or whatever. Just make them repeat back something strange.
This is true.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah,
Just make sure they
for the
actually
5
respond
months.
to what you're saying.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Welcome to
Well, I'm already pretty well
Mel, we're in the-
irradiated. I need to find
Mel, we're in the
out-
subway.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know. Okay.
I have no
It's you.
flashlight. Oh, I got a fish. I'm gonna get waterboarded
I
again.
have a fish as well.
Megaphone, toilet paper, fish,
You got your fish?
spray bottle.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
Why is
I
there
got
so
a
much
bunch.
shit
I'm gonna
here?
go back. I
Shoe?
literally just got like 7 items.
I just got 2 things. Oh, a toilet seat? What the fuck? A keyboard? All right, well, I'm full.
Okay, we're exiting.
Incremental math problems. Oh my god. Watch, and then one time it'll be right. Okay. So we came in that way. Which way is our train? I need to know an easy way to get back to this. So we get out of here. I go over here. If the shoe somehow, I could try. Hello? Hello? I see lights over there. Like, why is this such a pain in the ass? Straight from the entrance? But this is straight. What do you mean? I went straight. This is straight. We're going the right. You're telling me this is correct? Holy shit.
Pretty incredible ad.
Oh my god, why is it so
There's
far
one thing
away?
I know. There's one thing I love in a video game.
All right, I might need to do. Okay, that's cool. What's the cheapest? Because I might need $6, $4. Okay.
You're at the subway.
Is that a
Oh,
mimic?
it's over here.
Is that a mimic? Oh god, where's the thing? Where's the little thing with the question mark? Where's the little thing with the question mark? Where is it? Oh god. Oh, it's there. Okay. All right, I think I know where I'm going now. God, what a long way to the entrance. This, like, is this the back way or something? Because that, no, this has to be the front because that's where the announcement thing was. Hello?
Hello?
I'm real. Are you real?
Are you real?
I don't
I'm
know.
real. Are you real?
Count to 3.
In what language?
French.
Un, deux, trois.
Mel, did you just see that?
There you are.
Mel.
That guy just picked up Chiba and took him into the depths of the subway. So I just want to say, if you see a Chiba, he's probably not alive.
Okay.
And I would ask him to tell you.
Oh my god. Oh my
what
god.
happened
Oh my
to
god.
him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Bye, Mel. I miss you. Oh shit. Oh. All right, do I go back in? I feel like I have to. I have nothing that I could have helped her with. What do you mean? It's fine. We're going back in. Oh god.
I'm not dead. Are you dead?
No. What happened to you? What did it do? It picked you up?
He picked me up, but then he ran into the boombox guy, and I fell.
Oh my god. There was a
Chiba?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's me. Happy
Prove it.
birthday
What happened to you? What happened to
you.
you? Prove it.
Nothing happened to me. I have a music box. I have it here. I'm going to show you my stuff.
No,
Music
what
box.
happened to you when the monkey came?
Oh, he took me across the map
Phrasing.
to find this. Yeah, the monkey came and I got this. This is my my going away present.
Aw.
Yeah, look at it. Plays music and
It's
stuff.
a-
It actually just
yeah,
plays
it's a-
Happy Birthday over and over, but you get used to
The
it.
fact that it's playing Happy Birthday is really strange.
Yeah, I'm not really
This
sure.
isn't
why it's
Happy
doing
Birthday,
that.
by the
oh,
way.
No.
That doesn't sound like Happy
It's
Birthday.
not
to
Happy
me.
Birthday.
No, it's playing a
It's
different
the
song.
It's ABCs.
Twinkle Little Star. Now
Or
it's
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Twinkle Little Star.
Isn't it? Twinkle,
No.
twinkle, little star.
It's kind of both.
Twinkle, twinkle,
It's both. It's the same tune.
Little
That's not what it's
star.
doing for me.
What's it doing for you?
How I-
Like,
Oh, is it playing different music? Dude. No, it's playing different
Oh,
music for
weird.
each of us. That's super weird.
Okay.
Yeah, that's super weird. Okay. I have stuff, so I gotta go find the train and like probably take me an hour.
I'm afraid to be in here. I'm almost dead right now.
Oh,
and
that's
I
probably
hear,
not
I hear
best.
sounds. I hear sounds.
Yeah, I hear like a quack. Someone's quacking.
The
They're trying to
cardboard
speak to us.
car?
And they're-
We don't have it anymore. I gotta find one.
Way back.
I don't trust
You
that.
know the way
I don't
back, or
trust
you
that.
just running in?
Oh,
I don't
know-
trust that.
I know the way back. Follow Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Well,
I
I
know the
don't
way
hear
back.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Follow whatever song it's playing for me. I don't know.
New game? Yeah. Oh my radiation
Why
isn't
did they
good.
make this so complicated?
Dude.
Oh,
Whoa,
that's a
whoa.
mimic.
You're
That's
not
a
real.
mimic.
You're not real. Yep, you're not real.
That's
the real
Yeah,
person
whom
is the
indeed.
music box.
Fake doc.
There's another.
see, it's hopping.
I gotta get an item and
Leave me
exchange
alone.
it for detox.
No! F your
So many
detox.
goddamn mimics.
Nerd!
Run, Flash!
I'm running! Oh my
Run
god.
faster!
Is Doc
Been known
unalive?
to
Doc, are
exchange
you
items
alive?
all day.
Where are you?
Oh, gross!
The tough
All right,
thing,
here
the
we
tough
go.
thing about this game is the fact that Chiba
No,
says
they all
random
have
stuff so often, and
And here we are.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All I can hear is Docisms.
Docisms.
Doc!
Dude, it's using clips from earlier games. I just heard, wait,
Yes.
is the laundry done again? That's cool.
Ew,
So I have
did
a
I
bank
see
of
like
sounds
did
that
I
we've
see
been
like
saying.
tongues or something? No, it's just it's items on its shoulder.
Oh,
I think we need to leave.
do you see toes? Yeah, we need to leave.
How
need to
did you
leave.
get one?
I don't know. Shut up. Fake Mel.
What
I think we need to leave.
We need to leave.
we need to leave. Is Doc?
No, I'm not
Is
fake
Doc dead?
Mel.
No, the other one. The other one was saying things as you. Oh god.
Which one's real? Are you guys both real?
Yes.
I'm real.
Oh, that's
What
not
do you
though.
want me to
That's
do?
not real.
I'll prove
That's-
it.
Twinkle Little Star, bitch!
Leave.
Leave.
Get out of here.
Departing.
Yeah, leave.
Departing.
There's a mimic.
That the tough thing,
Were they stealing items? That's a great question. So I don't know if those things were stealing items or if it's just pretending to have the items that we had. I don't know.
I died from a healthy dose of radiation poisoning.
I was getting there.
So,
Well, that's not
Yeah.
the worst way to go.
I mean,
been
it's not
waterboarded.
great. That's true.
Hey, the less dangerous one is actually going to give us more resources.
Nice. Hazardous
That was
factory,
scary.
contaminated
Doc, what
subway.
happened?
I
Yeah,
think
that
each
was-
mimic went to
that
the
was
pile and
scary.
walked away with something in their hands.
To contamination.
But we still have the stuff here, though.
Unfortunately.
I don't think it did.
All right.
Okay, so when your radiation bar maxes out, is that when you die?
This stuff is still.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hasn't happened to
It's
me
not
yet.
a good thing. It's not. No, it's not great.
Doesn't
Not
sound
good?
to be honest. Yeah. So it's not good. Yeah.
No,
Roger-
no, no, no,
roger
no.
that. Noted.
I don't recommend it. When you're
Okay.
looking for things to do on the weekend, radiation
Yeah.
sickness.
Not one of them,
Not
eh?
great.
Oh man, that ruins my plans. Keep an eye on the value when you arrive. That's a good point. All right, so our scrap value right now is 266. That'll
been
let us know if
unhealthy.
these bastards are stealing anything. Those like the mimics.
Oh wait, yeah. Do we know if they steal or
I don't
not?
know.
Do we know that?
Not sure
I
yet.
have no idea. But they
Okay,
definitely
just don't
wear
take my
Okay,
toilet
I'm
seat on that.
That
following
toilet seat has a
someone the
hand on it.
whole time because I have no idea how to get into this place. None. And that's
Oh,
how
well,
I
you
died.
just go. That's not the way.
Can you not close the train doors? I assume no.
Okay, graffiti floor,
Yeah.
basketball.
Basically, when you get off of the train, you have to go around this building.
Tell you that I'm real.
Samsung washing
All right.
machine jingle at the beginning is flooring me. Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting sick.
Oh, stop it.
Not good.
Have you thought about not being sick?
I tried not being sick. Didn't work. Hello,
Hi.
Chiba.
They,
Can you hear? Chiba, can you hear me? Chiba. This is me. Come to the front area. You won't die.
Oh, the spray bottle.
what does this do?
I got a spray bottle. Wait. Oh,
Got a spray bottle.
Flash is
You hear those
experimenting.
noises?
It's not good.
But there's nothing.
Oh wait. There's a thing.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying stuff. Hold it open for somebody.
Okay.
Oh.
Look at the size of it. You're literally riding a dinosaur. That's what it looks like. That thing's
I
huge.
need to know how to.
Oh my God.
Can you protect us?
Rar.
Well, I don't know.
You look great.
Rawr.
Rar.
Arr,
Rawr.
arr. I would really like to take the T-Rex to the tram.
It's pretty
if I
great.
remember the way.
I think you should just ride it around and scare things.
Yeah, I
But
wonder if they'll be
full
scared of you.
inventory. There was also something else over here on the
Oh, I
ground
found a mug.
that I didn't pick up. I
Where?
just got real excited. I don't know. I got real excited about the
I
T-Rex.
took it
and
and threw it on the
And I
ground.
threw it on the ground.
Sit on Deborah's
Deborah's desk. Draco, thank you for
Where's
the
the
5
thing you
months,
saw? I
homie.
don't see anything on the ground.
Chiba,
Yeah?
where are you?
Doc, I'm right here. Doc, I'm right in front of you.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah. So glad
Um,
that we came to terms here.
All right. I couldn't hear you for a second and I got nervous. But I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here as well. I'm glad you're here.
All right.
And
good.
nerves are
Glad-
calmed.
Okay, we're glad together.
Are you
Who
real?
is this? Are you real?
I don't know.
Are
No,
you
he did a
real?
Flash thing. This is just a flash thing.
This might be a flash
I was
thing.
just observing. I'm just hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flash thing. He's mugging it up. That's a big mug, by the way, as well.
Thank you. I work out.
Did
Did you just look through the toilet seat?
I cannot lie.
No.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I can hit
They
people
can
with
see.
this. Apparently.
Okay.
You can
I can
actually,
hit
yeah.
people with it.
I can swing the mug.
Okay. All
Can
right,
I
I got a
swing this?
frying pan.
No, I can't.
Oh, okay.
That is
Okay.
a Chiba-sized mug. It's true. You got a
All
frying
right.
pan.
All right, which way we going?
I will defend us against
Thank you,
the
Kev.
evils.
I have nothing but a megaphone.
Okay. I
In
got
a
you.
dream.
Wait. All right, eyes. Who are you?
Oh, are you real?
Are you real?
Roar!
Okay, yeah, it's Mel.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. That's me.
You just hear moo. It's a mimic.
All right. Does everyone have goodies now, or do
A
we?
couple
My
at least.
inventory's full.
Okay, I only have a couple
I have a
thingies.
megaphone.
You brought
And a
that from the
megaphone.
train.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I might trade
Took our
something
item
to
from
get
the
less
train.
Radiation. I'm gonna trade
Well,
in
yeah,
something
so that's
real
all I
quick.
have is a megaphone.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, you can get your
Right.
detox juice. Oh, right.
and a
I actually want to try
megaphone.
this. I'm going to try with my megaphone.
Ooh,
Oh,
that works
cool.
pretty well. Okay. All right.
Nice!
I hear a duck.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I haven't done that yet.
So,
Okay.
to the train.
You guys know? You know how to get
To the
back?
train. To the train.
Find your way, young grasshoppers.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold. Maybe he just accepts the duck.
It's hitting me with a wand, man. I'm getting wanded by a rooster.
Went straight. And then there was a basketball court somewhere. Yep. And then this way.
The dinosaur ass shakes, by the way. The tail.
And then... this Jenny. I don't think you're ready.
This way.
For you, babe. I don't think you're ready for this Jenny. I don't think. Wait, what? Executed.
Why are you
Oh my God! Are you alive? Are you
Yes,
real?
but
Answer
all
me.
my stuff
Okay.
is gone except the T-Rex.
No, it's right here. It's right on the ground. It's right there.
Why'd you just get electrocuted?
I don't know. That was really
Oh, because it was
Were you holding
raining.
something
It's like
metal?
A lethal company. Oh, that's probably it. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna drop this megaphone.
It's electric. The jiggle
Boogie,
physics
boogie,
of the
boogie.
tush. You like that? Zoozer, thank you for the heart, me
I
dude.
want that. What am I doing?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right. It is
Boop, 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 boop.
current time
He was
16.
running around inside somewhere.
I trust him.
Hey, but look at us. We've got $413.
Yeah, that's feeling like a win right now.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Do we attempt to get him back, or do we think he's okay?
I think we should at least check to see if he's alive.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't have anything metal on me.
Me neither.
right.
I have nothing.
Okay.
I think
So, I know one way at least is this way. So we basically just go around the building. I haven't seen a mimic in a while. I haven't seen one. I noticed the same thing, but it might be because of how difficult this map is. Like the difficulty's not very high.
So I'm digging this so far. I think this
It's
is
good.
It's interesting.
It is interesting. I think the distance from outside to vehicle is pretty damn far.
Yeah, although I wonder if it's kind of like Lethal Company and you sort of get used to it once you know where you're
Yeah,
going.
that's true. Chiba!
Okay, which way did he go last? Did he go right or did
He
he go
went left.
Do we know?
Chiba, bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Oh, wait, I see something over there. There's something over there. There's definitely something over there. There's
What,
something
do
in
you
here.
see eyes?
Oh, God, it's terrible. It's awful. Watch out.
Doc? Doc? Oh God.
Oh my God! Did you see it? It was an evil bunny.
I didn't see it, but there was a dead body right at our feet when we walked in. I didn't see till we left.
Yeah, I think
I
he's
assume
dead.
that's
We can go
Chiefs.
back.
Okay, we should leave.
Yeah, but
I'm
where
getting
did Epic
radiation
go?
poisoning. We'll go this way this time. I don't know. I thought she might have just stayed back. Wait. Oh shit. Did I pick a bad way? Mel?
Is that real?
Okay, I'm gonna go back the way I know.
Chiba dead? Never. I think he's gone. I think he's a goner.
Mel, was that you? Epic. Hey.
I am Victor. And Chiba's dead.
Yeah, his corpse is on the
he's dead.
floor.
We found a body. We found a body. He's got to be gone.
I decided to stay here just in
That's
case. So I could get
probably
the
a
train out.
smart idea. All right, let's get out of here.
Depart.
Yes, please. Start jamming out in the chair.
Supplementary has started the tram.
Oh. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep, he was dead.
Tram squatter. That's funny. It calls you out for sitting in the truck.
I brought back a lot of stuff, and he calls me the tram squad. What a beast!
Proceed to repair station. All right, so we got to go back to the service station now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chiba's AFK? Okay.
I heard he was taking an ad. Oh, wait. Okay. I heard he was doing an ad break or something of the sorts.
He had to poop.
Oh, he has to poop. But there's a toilet seat right here.
Well, yeah, there you go.
So I don't want to.
All right.
I
well,
hope you're having the best poop that ever existed.
It was so good.
Oh, you're back.
It was amazing. Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I lost like 3 decibels of hearing.
That's okay.
Did you flush?
I
did
really don't want to flush this T-Rex, but
I know it's pretty great. How much is it worth?
$41.
Ooh.
Yeah, my fish is worth $43. Oh no, 62. What? It says $62.
$10. What else we have? 15 for the
That's
pedal.
an expensive fish. Yeah, how much is that
41
worth
for the
to you?
frying pan.
41.
Oh my.
It was worth more.
47
but then
for
I
a toilet
exploded
paper
for some
roll.
reason, and it went
Oh.
down.
See, I'm
So that's
guessing my
interesting to know.
assumption
You
is
can
it's
damage stuff.
it's kind of like lethal in the sense
Apparently.
where like keeping some of these things is probably valuable,
Goodbye,
where it's like a
T-Rex.
weapon,
Right.
Yeah,
but we need money.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we met the quota.
or like the megaphone. The quota.
We met the
We
quota.
can repair.
All right. Oh God! Help!
No! Oh no! What did
Am
you
I
do?
dead?
What'd you do to our friends? What
Um, Perhaps we warn people when we're
What
going to
did
do
you
that.
do?
Yeah, I was so confused at what was even happening.
my
To be honest.
God.
So today we
Well,
learned that you
They
can
were
kill your
inside.
friends.
They were in the thing when you did the thing, and then they
Yeah,
went
when you
in
repair
there,
the
and
train
now
with
they're
people in it,
here.
apparently they die, which is honestly revolutionary knowledge.
I have items on me. I hope you
Well,
grab
there's a
some.
frying
Okay,
pan
yeah, there's a
and
mug there.
mug.
Yeah, okay.
We can flush those down the toilet.
Okay.
I was going to save those things because we already met the quota.
What do we do? Can we get them back? Can we do like
I don't know.
resuscitation?
What's it gonna do? A seance? Stick the megaphone in your butt?
idea
What's
the
that gonna do?
repair wasn't paying attention.
All right, I'm just gonna flush this stuff, and then see maybe if we can buy them back somehow.
Oh,
Or
Fritz, I'm so sorry. Where's the other corpse?
Kermit, can you bring our friends back?
Oh, shit.
I hope that doesn't cost us money.
I don't know. I don't see anything in here that can help us. So what do we do now? Do we?
I have no idea. I didn't mean to do this.
What do you do now? You sit there and you baste in the
All
shame.
right,
Yeah.
let's go pull the lever.
I hope you feel
and
bad about what
hopefully,
you've done, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just sit and wallow in it.
I'm sorry.
I guess we're hanging out here,
Boys,
Chiefs.
I do not
Wallow in the
ever,
guilt.
ever
Wallow,
again want
wallow.
to hear that whole leaving you at the rest stop thing. Ever.
Hey,
Ever.
hey, you did leave me
She
at a
pulled the
rest stop.
trigger.
Oh, wait.
Intentionally.
Loading screen. Can't hear you. There's a loading screen. Loading screen.
Intentional.
Yeah,
Loading
but he didn't kill
screen.
his friends in the.
Hey,
Are
remember
they
that
here?
time
Okay,
that
they're
Mel
back.
killed us?
So what did we learn? What did we learn?
You guys had gone back in the train.
What did we
and
learn? We learned
explored.
to look at
Yeah.
the tram before we pull the
Yeah.
trigger.
But
And make sure there's no friends in the train.
Was it amusing? Was it?
It was,
it funny?
well,
It's a thing.
it was the
For
thing.
sure.
You know, it was a thing for sure.
Yeah. There was some confusion. Had no idea what the fuck was going on for like 30 seconds.
And then death.
Then it clicked. Yeah. Then
Are they
death.
able to hear you when you're dead? No.
I'm
Only the
sorry.
people that are
Yeah,
dead can hear each other. Only the people that are alive.
I did hear that.
Yeah. I was fine for a while. Then I fell to my death. I think that was where the murder
Yes,
happened.
it was probably like 300 feet. It was some kind of very high
Yeah.
height that I fell from. Yeah.
Well,
And
now
I'm
we know
afraid of
why
heights.
it
Kinda like,
flips it over and shakes it before it repairs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have got like ground up to little bits, I guess, in the
Pushed into
repair.
like a little box, like a little square.
All right. I'm thinking hazardous subway's the way to go.
Looks like someone clipped it. Oh, thank you, Kookie. Thank you.
Yeah,
Grace,
I mean, I
thank
like
you.
danger.
I appreciate the clips, friends.
Well, I mean,
Thanks.
it's
I
either
like
that
money.
or toxicity.
You know what? I say we
What?
go for whichever you're feeling. What's your vibe?
Danger and resource.
There we
Oh my
go.
God.
Okay. It's nice to be alive, you know?
I like being alive. It's really nice to breathe air.
It is. It is.
Breathe the
It's nice
air.
to not
Yeah.
be flipped upside down and
And I couldn't
shot
even
out of
imagine who would
Left
kill
me in
someone in a
rest
train.
stop.
to be killed by
Is this the
zombies.
fastest
and he
way?
Did it on
I don't know.
purpose. I'm just saying.
But you know what Doc didn't? What,
Okay, why
I
are we
just
bringing up old
accident-
stuff?
While
you know
were
what
in
Doc
there.
didn't do? We can talk, Doc didn't kill two of his friends in a
Wait.
train. He didn't do
You
that.
know what? That's right. Doc didn't
Sure
pull the
didn't.
lever and have you fall out of a train amusingly, I
do
might
that.
add, only
do
to
that.
have you be back to life about 30 seconds later.
Yeah, I was curious if, like, with your
My
teammates
life is just
dying,
not the
if it
same
cost you anything. I don't know if it did.
I wonder
I
actually
don't-
if you,
I
yeah,
don't
if you
think
lose
it
money.
did.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
it
don't
didn't
think
look
it
like it.
No.
Okay.
All right, where's everybody going? I will
Obi
go
Raisin,
left.
I'll go right.
I'm on the
I
hunt for a
suppose.
T-Rex.
T-Rex, roger
Oh,
that.
T-Rex.
All right. Right wall
Wait,
strats.
this is not the same as before.
No, it changes every time, I think. I think it's like procedural generation. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck just happened to me? I sprinted off those stairs so fast. Is my voice high or low? Oh my God. Sing the Jigglypuff song. Do the Jigglypuff song. A duck. Oh my God. Mel, look. Mel, watch. Oh my God. Where you going, little buddy? If it destroys, I'm gonna be sad. If it destroys, I'm sad. I'm sad. I was so
10 out of 10
excited.
worked, though.
Do you
It
think
would
that
be
might
cool to
like?
be able to throw it more than once?
What if it like distracts the mimics or something?
I got toilet paper for Cheeps.
Hey, let's go. He needs it. It's really dirty.
Yeah,
Ugh,
he needs it. He needs it.
he is filthy.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not listening to you. Disembodied voice. Okay, I don't know that there's anything else down
Dude,
here.
I don't know. I'm just like sticking to the wall because I don't know what's. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I just got turned around. Oh,
Look what I found. I found a better plane.
You have-
Look,
You
it
have
spins
no
when I walk.
idea how cool that looks. Oh my
We've got to get back.
God.
Oh, not again. Wait, this. Wait, is this right? This seems wrong. Exit. Oh, that says exit. Hi, Autumn. How are you? Okay, this feels different than what we did, but this did say exit. Exit. Oh, are you real?
Prairie prunes are bad.
That doesn't. No, that's not real. What the fuck?
This way, Flash. This way.
I'm running.
This way.
I'm running.
We're going downstairs.
Run. What the hell? Is that a squirrel?
That's
Can I
bad,
ask the
that's-
ingredient? Tox juice, by the way.
Get
Oh my
it,
God.
Chiba.
This is really us. This is real. Oh, are you real?
Are you real?
Mel, I don't think that's real. Mel, that's not real.
Heck, I went to the basketball court. Actually,
When the mimic tells you it's real. Oh my God. 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 There's nobody here. Oh, there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Take my plane off. How much is that worth? 22 bucks. Oh, great.
Yeah, Flash said there was a back door.
Oh,
so I was
you
looking for it.
lying sacks of shit.
yeah.
Oh my God, you're not real.
Is it up here?
Nope. No, it's not up here. Shut up. Shh. Shut up.
Okay. Okay.
Shut
Hey,
up.
we are just.
Go away. Bah.
Yep.
Bah.
And then I think
Bah!
through these buildings.
Bah.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Good. Leave. I hate you. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, there's stuff. Stuff. Okay. I feel like I should just take this and go back. If I can. I don't know who's alive. I'm going to try to keep my stam. Because it seems like the mimics are also hit by stam. Think you're lone wolf? Fuck. All right, I'm going to go wide. We'll go this way. Oh my God. I'm just preserving. Preserving. The long way. Go the long way. Can I hit it with toilet paper? Oh, I can. Okay. The issue is I don't know if I'm the only one. Love the vids. Thanks, dude. I hear, oh, you fake bitch.
Okay, we're exiting.
No, you're not.
We out.
Oh God, I'm gonna get trapped. I'm gonna get trapped. I'm gonna get trapped.
I don't know.
Oh fuck.
Like, it is kind of cool.
real?
It plays different stuff. For, oh, yeah, you're real. Okay. Over there.
Oh my God. Stop singing to me,
Doc?
fake Chiba. Leave me alone. Do I just leave? What time is it? No, there's still time. There's still time. I'm gonna give him a little bit. Leave him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no.
That's not real.
Go away, fake
That's a
Chiba.
mimic.
Go away.
Are you real?
Yes. Leave me alone, fake ass.
Okay, thank God.
Can you dispose of them? You can kill them, but I guess you need certain weapons. Oh my God, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. I don't want to leave, but I will if I have to.
Yeah, that's a good call. I'm at 14.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? I don't know who's real now.
Shut up,
That's a
fake
mimic.
Chiba. I'm
yeah,
leaving.
This is that. Are we departing? Are we someone pull? I wonder if there's got it.
See, it's using my voice talking, but it's so good, man.
Good
The
Lord.
lines that it's saying for me is so good.
It's awful whenever the mimic is like, I'm real, I'm real.
Those lines.
It's really good with that because it's like it's talking to Flash like we're departing. Like, are we departing?
Yeah.
But it's also
like
saying
so
it's
good.
real when it knows when to say it. When I'm going to ask, are you real? It's like, yeah, I'm real.
Yes. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
are you
why I
real?
died.
I can't fucking tell who's real.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Hey, by the way.
My God.
Nice.
Nice.
How much is
Leave it
that
on a
thing
jet
worth
plane.
anyway?
$22.
It's got to be worth. Oh, that's kind of.
It's cardboard. It's not, definitely not worth a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's
still
not about
cool.
the.
It selects
It's
the
the
voice
art
lines
that went
really
into
well.
it, though. They had to
I'm
craft that.
curious
That's worth a lot of
if it
money.
actually
It's
recognizes the
environmentally conscious,
words
it can be recycled,
and knows
you
when to
know?
use the certain
It's
words.
Do we want
Yeah.
contaminated
Time to start
factory or
rewording
the,
questions, maybe. Moon, thank you for the 5 months, dude.
Factory.
Appreciate you.
Well, the one-
Starting the month off strong on a
the
day we don't
right
normally
seems
stream.
better.
Yeah, but the one on the left we haven't been to.
Oh, if it's new, I kind of like new. Are you sure we haven't been there before?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, quarantined. Yeah.
Well,
Well, does
I haven't-
quarantine just mean that the toxicity is all the way up? Is that
I don't
all
know.
that
the
means?
toxicity is the same on both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Factory or
Well,
factory?
I wonder if it's
You
because
know
it's
what?
basically saying, listen, this
I'm
place is
epic
Go to the one with
sidekick
less danger.
fans today. You guys choose.
Listen, it sounds like a
Go
YOLO
to the one
to
with
me.
less danger. Yeah.
Why? What's the matter?
What
Chicken?
game?
the
The
one with
game is
more
called
danger. I don't know.
Mimesis.
What's the matter,
no.
Colonel Sanders?
What's the
Chicken.
Prepare the ship! Prepare the ship! We're going to
Prepare the
speed!
So dumb. They've gone to plaid.
It's baseball
Gone to
one.
plan. It's Mega Maid. She's gone from. Well,
From suck to blow.
thank you. Because I wasn't going to finish that one. I appreciate
Well,
that.
you know, you can depend on
So
me.
good.
I
Who are
got
you?
it.
Wait.
Barf.
Now, real quick, before we go in,
Yeah.
are we
Yep.
thinking at
Go
some
ahead.
point we want to try RV as well? Or
I'd be cool with
Flash, I
that.
know you've
We
already
could.
played it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've already
okay,
played
so-
it, but I'd be down to switch over at any point. I don't care.
Yeah, he's a veteran at this point.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't ruining like anyone's zhuzh.
No, no
Because-
zhuzh.
Well,
No
like,
zhuzh has
today,
been.
Well-
to do nothing and to go to the grocery
I have an
store.
electronic.
I
I'm
mean-
going inside.
No,
I'll
I'm
be honest,
fine.
getting blown up.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go inside now. Awesome.
Okay, maybe I won't. Never mind.
Okay.
I like
we're
this
back
map
here.
better.
Dog sleep.
I like this
I
map
do like
better.
this map. Yeah, I'm kind of learning my way around this map, except when I got lost that one time.
And I'll be back again.
We're just gonna open it. Okay. Okay.
No, my
There we go.
glasses. I didn't have my glasses.
Glasses. Okay. Maybe I just stick to, I'd say I stick to the right, but that just does a loop-de-loop and pull, you know? It's just so easy to get lost. Like, look at this shit. What does that mean? What does that mean? What? What the fuck?
God! Oh my God,
Is
that's
that
a
light
fake
red
person!
all the time? So my curiosity got the better of me, Doc.
Really? Oh my God, I got fooled by that one.
Yes.
Go on. Go on.
It had
I walked into. What is happening to Chiba?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. Oh, he's got a little friend.
He's being face
He's
humped
got a
by a
little friend on
gopher
his
of some
face.
kind.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
So I think what I heard was in this room that he's in right now. I heard a
Uh-huh, there we
beeping
go.
and I was like, oh, interesting. It's getting louder and softer as I walk to certain areas of the room.
God.
So,
Okay, so
the
Doc is
faster
dead.
the beeping happens, the closer
No,
you are
I
to
had my
a
glasses.
bomb.
I didn't have my glasses on, so I had to put my glasses on.
So it got
And then
real
you-
fast
and
and I
then-
found
It is. Yeah.
Oh, there's a pig!
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like that. Just
Kind of like that.
That's how Chief
Hello?
and I died in the last round.
he's about to
You
die.
real? Nope.
All right, I'm
You real?
Wait,
He doesn't have a fish this time, he has a clock.
Doc, you're dead.
Hi,
Stop
Shrod.
talking.
What? Oh, pinwheel. Oh yeah, there's a. Are you real?
Look at Mel.
Hey,
Not real. I don't believe you. Sing me the song. Sing me the theme to Golden Girls.
What if I just started singing it?
oh my
That would be
God.
amazing.
Sing the theme to Golden Girls right now.
Doc, is that you?
Sing Spider-Man.
Think
You're a
outside, this is
fucking
garbage.
You are a phony FlashForce.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me out. 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 Run.
Get the fuck out.
F off. How can you and me?
I'm a Three's Company.
I should just get electrocuted.
Yo, you should be electrocuted. I've had enough of your shit. Get
Are you holding something metal?
Oh my God. Oh, look at Chiba.
My God, I don't know why that scared me.
This is
Is he gonna
such
take me to the exit,
chaos.
possibly? Can he take me
This
to the
is
exit, big
so
boy?
chaotic.
Take me to the exit.
Nope, dropped him in this room. So that's all it does is just carry you around, huh?
The big guy.
Did you
Yeah.
take me to
so
the
that's not
exit?
too bad.
Okay. Definitely throws you off track,
'Cause
but
oh man, this is gonna be like.
oh, he's gonna be
yeah.
in circles again. I'm gonna go check
deja
on
vu
Mel.
from the- Nope.
Ooh, that's it. I'm fucking. It's over. Who's this? Nope. 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 This is hard to hit with.
Wait a minute. You're not real, are you?
All right, I'm gonna charge my flashlight.
No! Get out of my fucking train! No! 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 I don't
Toilet battle.
Are you alive? Are you real?
Oh, it got Chiba again.
Oh, dude, you asshole! I was at the
He was
exit,
at
you
the
son of a bitch. Hey, watch where he's taking me.
He made it all the way to the entrance.
He's going so fast. He went so fast.
Oh,
so
dude.
fast. That was really hard to see.
Holy
This way?
shit.
Man!
You almost had it.
I was right there, you.
Nope.
Bottle? I don't know if that
Nope.
will harm
Nope.
creatures. Well, okay. Is that your radio?
Just don't know
Doc, you're
theme
dead,
songs
and I'm
videos
very
of
sad about it.
your
But
own
please stop.
I know you were like Three's Company, but what if like I started singing it?
What the fuck? What is
Well,
going
nobody's-
on?
I think
Are you real?
Because nobody sang any theme songs while we've been playing.
It's a smart
The
move.
only thing they've saying is
knock on our door.
multiple-
Come on, Nagamado.
We're all waiting for
I don't know
you.
what's-
We'll be
You know what?
waiting
I
for
wonder if it
you.
listens to
Like,
us
who's
during,
dead and who's
during
alive?
death as well.
Yeah,
and,
I don't
and
know.
records us during death. Because now Three's
Oh.
Company's not
All
gonna
right.
work.
Doc, you're dead. You're dead. Don't all right me.
Pull the lever.
All right, here we go.
And then you
Stop
enter the
speaking your
tram.
Bitch, pull the lever. You're not really entirely a bitch, but pull the lever.
Who is still alive?
None of us.
I don't even know. I'm so scared right
What's
now.
he expecting response that's like, nobody?
I can't just leave because I don't know who's alive and who's dead.
I'm gonna hit you too.
Are you alive? Are you
Yeah,
real?
and then it like Also, I
No,
need to
that-
know the way back.
Behind
Do you
him,
know the way
behind
back, or
him.
are you just running aimlessly?
Behind him,
Yeah.
fake talk.
Just pull the lever, Shiva.
I don't know what he's waiting for. I don't know what he's expecting to change.
We've got two.
I don't know. He's gonna die.
What
though.
happened?
He's gonna die of
Um,
radiation.
I got really. What's the sparkly over there? I got really curious about a beeping noise, and I found out that beeping noise was a bomb.
I'm interested to see him deal with this, to be honest.
He's trying to yell his way out of
That's
it.
a mimic.
And here we are.
Yeah, I would pull it. Yeah, I would pull it. Okay.
Graffiti floor, basketball court.
I think he's trying to really buy time, but if I were him, I would just dip.
Okay,
I agree.
I don't know. They're in the tram.
I don't know if they're alive or dead, SoundCloud, so I haven't left. I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't know.
all right.
My
He
God.
just calls out
I'm getting yelled at.
SoundCloud.
Alive or not?
Oh, man.
There was no living.
I love
There
it.
we go.
I don't know who's still alive, SoundCloud.
Well, SoundCloud just came in. He's like, "Will you leave?" And I'm like, "Okay."
You know, I think it's part of the
do
fun.
like the Good Samaritan thing, and
I
wait
think it's
for
part of the
everyone.
fun not knowing who's alive and dead.
It's true. It is part of the fun. Yeah, until I got yelled at.
I
but it
wouldn't
is part
tell
of
him.
the
I
fun.
think it's part of the fun.
And I didn't know.
I don't know.
It's so
I actually
funny.
got a little bit of enjoyment out of you getting yelled at, to be completely honest.
It's okay. Do you want to duck? Will it make you feel better?
We're about
Thank you. Oh,
halfway
that's a
into
very.
our
That would
photo.
actually help. Oh, that's.
There you go.
There's a mansion,
You can start doing
you
okay.
guys.
Ooh, new.
Oh, I can hit people with the. Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
hey,
Sorry.
There's a
hey.
mansion.
Let's go to the
Sorry.
mansion.
I was
Yeah,
100%.
We're getting
I
new
didn't want to
places.
tell you if we were dead or alive, so I just warned you were dying of radiation.
Well, I was just running in
Peace.
circles, listening to the different sound bites.
Chop, 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 chop.
I lost. All right.
That means you must die.
Contaminated.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Contaminated factory or contaminated
Mansion. We haven't done the mansion yet.
Mansion!
I didn't tell him you were dead. I just,
Done
if
and
you would
done.
leave. That's kind of insinuation of, hey, they're dead. I would think so. Ooh,
new map
gravestones?
Oh.
Oh, I like this already. I'm going to really hate hearing this later.
For sure.
Wee croissant. This is nice.
Wee croissant. Got it.
Okay, why is there a maze?
I don't know. I
I'm
really
not
hate
quite
it though.
sure. Why was there a 45-minute walk to the subway? Who knows?
Oh, look at the window.
This is very eerie and scary.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
This makes me think of the big mansion in Death Becomes Her.
Oh. That's a
What's the
Goldie Hawn
stairway?
throwback.
Oh, Romeo. Oh, Romeo. All right. I don't see jack shit. Hi.
The Manciano.
The Manciano.
Hi, are you real?
We just did a
The
loop-de-loop.
Manciano.
Is there literally nothing up
Yeah,
here?
we did. There was absolutely nothing in this entire upper floor.
This upper floor is just
Not
a
single
loop.
upper
Okay.
loop. Yeah.
All right. I guess that's good to know. Hi.
There's mist in the library.
Hey, where's the mist?
Like the
Is there
game
loot in
mist?
here?
Well, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
There was like a floating
There was a
mist through
mist.
the library.
Oh, we have
The
orbs?
mist is here.
Oh,
Do we have orbs?
there's a lantern over here. Hello? Hello? I can't pick any of this shit up.
This is so disorienting. Like, I
Doc?
have no idea.
Doc?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah. Where?
I'm the problem. It's me.
Where are?
Where art thou?
Where are you?
Right here.
Oh God! It's,
Oh, God. I keep hearing random creaking.
Yeah.
I'm expecting like something, I don't know, something spooky.
yeah, there's something. This doesn't seem safe or wise. Oh,
I'm fake.
I'm fake.
Oh, look at this guy.
But guess what? He's fake.
Roger that. All right, we found a couple
So,
things.
how funny is this that I got to carry this thing around that just flat out says I'm fake on it? That's
I
amazing.
try to just start saying random things when you run into them.
Okay, but
All right.
then they're gonna kill me. All right. Anyway,
Well, it'd be, I mean, you know, for the memes.
it'll be worth it. Yeah. What's in here? What's in here?
More
What's in
doors.
here?
Oh,
Okay.
Is this where we were before? Oh, God.
Is something closing the doors?
I don't think so.
Oh, I am dying from radiation. Okay.
No, you're not dying. It's just, it's like acid rain outside or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that's what that means.
Okay.
Hi, drifters. What the hell, dude? Oh, maybe they are
Yeah, I'm
closing.
lost.
Okay. Did we just do a loop-de-loop in there and it was nothing?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we did.
Oh, shite. But there's no other doors. What? Okay. Which way?
All right. I got a plan. Right wall strats. Right wall strats.
Did you just
Okay.
say right wall strats as you went to the left?
Right wall? No. Did I?
There's a hole.
Oh, wait. There's a person.
I don't think that's real.
Yeah,
Holy fuck. Doc?
boss, that's what's gonna happen.
Doc?
Yeah,
Doc.
that's not real. That's not
That's
real.
not real.
Not real.
That's not real, Doc.
Umbrellas, Jack.
Doc. Doc.
Alexa, what's the weather?
I know where I am. Oh, fuck off. Oh, my God. Doc? Oh, shit. I've been gassed. I'm just running for my life. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's endless. Oh, that's nice. Bro, this is crazy. Shut up. Only trust someone with a sign. If he's alive. Holy night, dude. That got cut off. What'd they say? Is this nothing? I'm basically just sticking to the right. The never-ending house. Yes. I found doo-doo paper. Is there a door there? No. This feels so familiar. Literally everything's familiar. Mirror maze type shit, dude.
Yeah, Yeah, turning left. Oh, look.
Oh my God.
They're having a battle.
You're fake, you son of a bitch.
Are you real? I'm real. Are you?
No, you're not.
real?
You're fake, you bitch.
All right. This room seems like it's got a bunch of nothing. Okay.
I think I'm lost.
Oh fuck.
I just got real excited. I don't know. I got real excited about the T-Rex, and that's where I full stop.
Fuck off. No, God! Are you real? Are you real?
I think he just takes you.
Nope, you're fake.
Okay,
He just takes you away. Take me.
Jesus.
All right.
Fucking hell. Oh my God, no! Leave me alone! Oh my God, where are you gonna take me? Hi. Hi. Okay. Well, this is where we're going. How are you? You good? The fuck? Wait. Wait. Where did you just take me? Wait. No.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go left.
I have no stamina. I have no stamina.
That sounds like. Are you real?
I assume everyone's dead. I can only assume. Yep, we're out of here. I miss you.
We found a basketball court.
Ball court.
Oh my
The random
God.
lines that it says. My God.
Found a basketball
That
court.
was amazing.
Yeah, I saw Mel holding the fake sign. I knew that wasn't real.
I got grabbed by a giant purple spectral hand.
Oh my God, dude.
I got killed by an owl.
Dude, okay, listen, I'm all down for like difficulty and maze and stuff. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Pretty
That was a
challenging.
lot.
Yeah. A lot of
All right.
challenge going on there, I think.
So
Very challenging.
We have to return to
Got
the
killed by-
station.
she said
Do
she
we
got
wanna
grabbed by,
switch
like, a
over
purple
now,
hand.
or-
Hollow, thank you for the follow. Hollow for the follow.
I can do whatever you
What do we say?
We
There
can
we
do
go.
whatever you like.
We'll do a little bit of the RV.
Yeah,
All
I'm cool with that.
Let's go to the surface.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. I'm interested in trying that game.
Holy hell, man.
Pull the lever.
Without us inside.
lever.
Oh.
I'm gonna sell the cuckoo.
Yeah, look,
clock
I found the
for
little
Frank,
statue
fellas.
guy there.
Ooh, statue guy?
Statue guy.
Yeah,
Nice.
statue guy.
Yeah. Flush it. Flush it.
E.
That's a $41 thing of toilet paper. It's COVID paper.
E.
Ooh,
I don't think
yeah,
we
COVID paper.
Yeah.
Can't buy that at Costco.
My God, there's a teddy bear bat. Electric swatter. Rowdy chicken. There's a compass. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, we
yeah,
can't.
compass.
We can't repair stuff, so I just want to.
What the fuck? My God, what was that?
I'm assuming that thing that's in their hand.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna rowdy chicken you. Be prepared. Oh no!
I'm gonna rowdy chicken
no,
you.
I'm giving up my chicken, you son of a bitch! You know,
else
that's
is there?
actually a pretty good weapon. What is it?
Shotgun shell. There's a shotgun. Oh my God, it's a toy puppy.
Oh, it doesn't even do anything. Well, no, I want to know what the chicken does. That's not doing
Paintball.
it? Okay. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Dance.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah,
Jo-
yeah.
What? Hold on. Mel, don't move.
Yeah.
Here we go. That went way over your head.
Probably would have helped if you hit her,
I'll stand
Flash.
here.
Oh, there we go. Look.
Hey! Oh, shit. I was going to try and hit it.
Yeah, get painted on.
Wait a minute. You know
Yeah, we
what?
got painted.
This is how we can know who's real, maybe?
maybe? Is yeah.
Oh.
Also,
That's a good call.
toy dog.
Okay. Okay. You know what? That was probably unnecessary, I think.
Bad puppy. Bad puppy.
How come I can't hit you?
Ah,
My God, the poor
was I
dog, man.
dying?
Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up.
That's if it actually stays. Yeah.
Hey!
Sorry.
Oh my
okay.
God.
So
It's okay.
what I'm
used to it.
thinking is, do we want to do the switch over?
Yeah, we can switch over.
The switch over? Okay.
The old
Alright, hold on one
switcheroo.
second.
Jump. Hit.
What? Doesn't do
Yeah,
anything. Why is this chicken $131? But
I
doesn't
don't
do
fucking
anything?
know. Exactly. I bought the chicken and it did shit all.
Why am I not electrocuting you?
Because you ran out of electricity.
Oh, you gotta charge it. Oh, that's
I'm
interesting.
gonna go charge it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're
No,
not.
I gotta charge
No,
it.
you're
the
not.
chicken?
Let me
No,
charge
you're
it.
not.
Ow.
Get bonked. Get
I just
bonked.
gotta get inside the.
Get
No,
bonked.
don't you.
Nope.
Charging it. I'm charging it.
You can't charge it.
Charged.
I'm flushing this goddamn dog.
Hey.
Here we go. $10.
That poor dog.
I'm heading out. I'm
Okay.
gonna switch
No!
over to RV.
I flushed the
Good job for
chicken.
that, eh?
All right, now hold on.
RV.
Okay.
Hold on, Doc. Go in the
Yeah.
tram.
Doc, go in a tram.
Go on the. Oh, you're gonna send me for a ride?
We don't have enough money to repair it.
We
Oh,
only have
balls.
$12. Yeah, we can't do the same thing they did.
All right, this will do.
Listen.
All right, we're out of here.
We're out of here.
All right, on to the next one.
Okay, we're out of here.
Okay.
On to the
next one.
On to the next one.
E.
I will see.
Okay. All right, we are quitting this game and we are moving on to the next. Wow. That was way more chaotic than I think I expected it to be. The amount of actual mimicry and copying of the voices is crazy. I was not expecting that. Hot damn, dude. All right, I have ads coming, by the way, so we're gonna be switching over to RV There Yet. I'm gonna run them now, so that if you're not subbed, you don't have turbo, we're gonna be starting it up anyway. Yeah, that was crazy. Holy crap! All right, RV There Yet? Yeah. RV. I mean, really, I've only played RV There Yet a few times. Not that much. I played once on stream and then twice I jumped into other games with like Baron and stuff. Need to see more gameplay? I will absolutely play more of that. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to assume that they're going to start the lobby. Such a fun game. Oh, it's so good. All right. Is it this one? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't know who's hosting. We got to figure it out. At least Baron won't be there to drive off any cliffs. I have a feel like I feel like we're going to do that on our own. Yeah. All right. Let me switch up the title and stuff as well. I feel like that's needed. Let's see. There. Let's make the title On the Road Again. But what I need is this and this. On the Road Again. Change the game. RV There. Oh, that's not how you spell. RV There Yet. Pow. All right. Title should be fixed as well, so we should be good. Maybe Chiba will be the one. I think it's really open game for all of us. All right. Love the little characters. I know, aren't they great? Look how chill they are. All right. Is it going to be Sir Dockerton, Mel, or Cheebs? I pegged Doc for Off the Cliff. I don't know. Hey, Luna, you know you're fine. No worries. You're good. Yeah, it's all the same character, but you can change like hats and glasses and stuff like that. Yeah. Can somebody check on Doc to see who's hosting? Chiba probably made the lobby, you think? It's not joinable. So wait for him. I think my settings should be fine. They are what they were last time. Sound wise though, I need to, let's see, toggle to talk, push to talk. I need to turn the volume stuff back up. I remember turning all that down. Mic input gain, check, 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 check. Checking. That should be better. I hear myself like this. I wonder if that's loud enough. It probably is. All right, apply gameplay. What about... I need to know what key is push to talk. I think Doc made the lobby. Okay, thank you. Which key is push to talk? How do I change my keybinds? Advanced? No, that's graphics. Head bob, field of view, mouse, sensor. Like how? What keys are what? I'm on push to talk, but I don't know what button push to talk is. Doc sent a request. Thank you. I would like to get this figured out first. It's V. Where does it say it's V? Boom, 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 boom. Lumen, FPS, VSync, advanced. Can't change it. Yeah, but like you don't even know it though. Like it doesn't show you, I mean. All right, well, let's try. We'll try. F it. We'll see if they can hear me or not. Thank you guys for searching it though. I appreciate it. That should be my normal button, so it should be fine. After a week of boondocking. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, so push to talk is working because I said a lot of random things that no one responded to.
Well, can you hear me right now?
I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, how about right?
Doc,
I'm going to say a word. I want you to repeat the word back to me.
If I'm pressing this button.
Doc, when you're pressing the button, I can hear you, but only when you're pressing it. I can't hear you now.
Hey, Chiba.
Press it
Okay,
again.
so that means...
Yeah?
Chiba.
All right.
Fart.
Oh! What?
Okay, your I don't know if it's your mic that's peaking or what.
No, not on my... Is it peaking for you?
Yes.
What's it sound like?
Like it's peaking.
Oh, well, that's got to be the game then.
Yes.
What's happening to me right now? What is this? Why am I okay?
I sent you over there to pick up a hat.
Hello?
Hi. All right. Got some scrap. I feel like now my mouse sensitivity is really high. Can I change that? Yeah, I can. Okay. Hold on. Apply. Resume. There we go. All right. So
Hold down V.
we're going
Epic
camping.
tight pants. Hold down V. Is V working?
Can you hear me?
On the side of the keybinds. Oh,
can hear
yeah.
you,
Now we can
Chiefs.
see them. Yeah.
I can hear you,
How
Chiefs.
loud am I now? Flash, am I peaking still?
Hold on. Can you keep talking?
Can you hear me?
I don't know, but I can hear you.
Can you keep talking?
Well, Flash is...
Hello?
I'm talking right now.
I can hear you.
Okay,
Epic Tight
no,
Pants,
it's a
I
little
can
bit
hear you.
soft
I
right
can hear
now.
you, Epic Tight Pants.
A little more juice.
Can you hear me?
A little more juice.
Epic Tight Pants, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Epic Tight Pants?
Chiba,
I
can you hear me?
you.
I can hear you.
All right, a little more juice. A little more
Okay,
juice.
now I can't hear you anymore, Epic Tight Pants, if you're
It only
talking.
goes from
Can you hear me
0.5 to
now?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, so is there a way to turn down people's individual volume? Because you and Chiba are like blasting my eardrums, but Flash is really quiet for me.
Okay, hold
Well,
on. Let me
I'm
see what I
trying
can
to
do.
fix it. Can you hear me now?
I just turned mine up. Is that
Yeah,
better?
I can hear you. Oh yeah, you're.
Oh, now you're
Okay.
loud as
much
fuck,
better
yeah.
now.
Okay.
I can hear
I
you.
can turn mine up. I can turn it down
can you
if you
hear
want me
me?
to.
Yeah, I'm going to have
Is
to
mine
adjust.
okay?
Yeah, yours
Well,
is
you're
fine.
You're the only one that has normal volume. Flash is much louder now, though. Am I loud? What do I sound like?
Now you sound normal.
You sound better
Okay.
now. But
Okay,
like,
so
initially you were so loud, I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
die
well, that's what
quick.
Flash was saying. It's the mic gain input, and your sound settings have to change, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
mine
dropped
is
mine
turned
just
way
a
down.
hair.
What is your at, Flash? You are
Point.
loud.
I'm at
You're
0.9.
right
I can
by
turn it
OBS.
down.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm at 0.3.
Well, you're a
So-
loud person.
Am I gonna be allowed to drive this RV? I'm not a good driver.
All right.
I think you
Absolutely not.
probably
Like-
should.
Now I'm at 0.7. Is that better?
That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
You sound,
Is this
you
a
sound-
Verizon
you sound
commercial?
good
To me.
me.
You sound
Yeah.
great
No,
to
you
me.
sound great to me.
Amazing. You,
Doc,
s-
you sound
you sound
incredible,
like the
truthfully.
How
greatest.
do I get in here?
So you jump.
I don't know actually.
Or I can give you
Jump, or
uppies.
did we jump?
There you go.
Oh,
There you
thank
go.
you.
There you
Oh, that
go.
was nice.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I-
Hey, look at the
So
hammer.
there's scrap here. I'm gonna collect it real quick.
We got a hammer.
We have oil that we can fix the engine.
I actually don't know if I am hitting you.
You can
Oh,
hurt
you are
people.
hitting
You
me.
can
My
hurt
screen's
people.
Going red.
Yep, that means he's hurting
The
you.
hammer?
Oh, yep, that's hurting me. Sure
Got
is.
any spam?
Okay.
So when she said that was hurting
Good
her, she was
enough
not
light
lying.
here?
See, on my screen, though, the hammer's
just gonna
barely
leave out the
moving, so it
window?
doesn't look like I'm
Alright.
hitting it. Okay, Flash has jumped out a window. Okay.
Trying to save my life.
Making a great escape. Okay. Nailed.
Oh, what the?
Pick up Artie holding an item. Can I put it back?
Passing you a beer, man.
I know, Britt. I normally do, but Mrs.
do
Flash
another
was
map?
busy today, so I figured it would be a great time to stream. It is the first of the month. I found a walkie-talkie.
You want to
There
let
you go.
Doc drive? We can do that.
I found a map.
All right. Push to talk
we're
is
going
V,
on
by
an
the way,
adventure,
if you're
right?
on push to talk.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
on push talk.
Oh,
I am on push
I'm
to
on push
talk, but
talk.
I cannot
Oh.
gain access to the vehicle.
You got to jump.
There we go.
Here, let me.
We'll
Can I
get
pick you up
one.
and throw
Yep,
you?
There we go.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
There we go.
Okay.
I feel like I'm packing
a
for a
question.
vacation, but you guys are what I'm packing.
You kind of
All
are.
right, hold on one second.
All right,
Whoa.
so
Grab any of the stuff off the table.
a coffee mug. Well, we
Why are we
have
bringing stuff with us?
owner's manual here that people can read if they want. I'll go ahead and place that. Oh, there's already one in the glove box. Okay, never mind.
what do we do in this game?
So
Yeah,
we
just
need
give us
to make it
Can
to
you
the
hear
end.
me? Can you hear me?
So
now?
here, actually here, Mel.
Oh my gosh!
Look at this.
All right, good. We're good to
The
go.
little to-do list.
Okay. To-do list.
Where's
Yeah.
the to-do list? I got a 6-pack of beer.
Set up camp. Light a campfire with lighter fluid. Make bigger fire
Oh, these are needed.
than last year. Catch
Oh,
at least
sorry,
one
Doc.
fish for dinner.
That's all right,
Go on a
Chiefs.
hike.
Hiya.
Build something
chug
out
a
of
beer with me?
wood. Oh, we've done everything. We're just trying to go home.
Yeah.
Doc, you're smoking
yeah,
a
we wanna
cigarette.
go
Do you know
home.
that?
Yeah.
Hey, Chiba. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
How do I stop?
God.
Okay, let me
doing
chug
this.
this and then I can
How do I
drive.
get rid of this thing?
3.
Okay. I'm gonna chug
3.
one more and then I can drive.
Oh my God! I just throw it? That doesn't
Yep.
seem safe.
You know,
it,
Doc,
throw it.
some of us are meant for the road. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying, FlashForce. I know what you're saying.
Wait,
Grab
there's
beer.
cigarettes?
Yeah, press 1.
Yeah, if you
There's
press
cigarettes
one.
and beer.
Yeah. And then when you're done with it, you just take it and you just throw it randomly wherever you want.
You know why they build sidewalks? 'Cause some people just aren't meant for the streets. Oh, there's a beach ball we can play with.
You ever
So-
play
so-
with power tools?
You just hear a drill.
Is that the road that
Bye,
way?
Bella.
That little path?
So, we have a map, by the way. Hold on. It's over here. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm
Oh
so-
my God!
Whoa!
What
right.
the fuck?
Holy cow! What
So
just
we-
happened?
Thank God I'm smoking a cigarette to calm
So
my
we have a
nerves.
map. You can look at the
Jesus.
map. What is on the
Okay.
ground? What is
Ah!
What is happening?
this? I don't know.
Chiba.
Are we good?
Are
Should
you
we
being
possibly not
electrocuted?
be here?
What are you,
you guys not
screaming
witnessing?
about?
Do you not see what's happening?
No.
No!
I have no idea what you're talking about. None.
The entire RV is like glitching out and like going up and down in the sky and dropping.
Oh.
Oh, it's not
What?
for, not
I
for
indeed
me
do
at the
not see that.
moment.
Over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's. Oh, they're not seeing what I'm seeing. Okay.
No.
Someone just told me
No.
they're not. You guys are not seeing.
Okay,
yeah, my
so
whole
we're
like the
at
whole
the
RV is like fucking
campsite.
up.
And we're trying to get...
This looks fun. It is fun. It's pretty chaotic. Oh,
To the
another
exit.
thing. So if we get stuck at any point, we do have a winch on the back and front of this vehicle to get ourselves out.
Roger that. We-
Okay.
It's big.
Who's doing this? Stop that! Stop putting me down, fool!
Hey, who got
Oh
me?
my God! Flash!
I'm glitching out. I'm glitching out.
You're not glitching out! You're
happening?
being violated! Very violated!
Help me out for Whitbury.
Doc, pick him up.
Oh my God.
Doc, pick him up.
How do I get
No,
rid of my
please.
Pick him up.
cigarette? I'm
Pick him up,
dying.
Doc.
Wait, where is he?
He's over there.
Where is he?
Yeah, the RV.
Get over here! Come here, boy! I want to hear you squeal, boy! Squeal!
He must be auditioning for the Breath
Oh my
Boys.
God! I can swim.
Oh,
Throw
man.
this cigarette.
Hey, look, a hat.
Is there a way to get rid of my cigarette?
Oh, press 3.
Oh, dude, you could use your hat as a frisbee. Is that my hat?
Somebody's hat. Hey, can you
No,
throw
it's,
me over to the middle,
someone's
please?
Hat.
How do you
I
throw
got you.
people? Wait, let me.
I'll be your
So when you pick
Huckleberry.
when you pick
Okay.
someone up, you can throw things by holding Q. We.
throw you.
All right.
And there he goes.
No.
Switch out
You
those.
threw me up.
We'll switch
Oh,
out
wait a minute, wait a
that.
minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
There we go.
All right,
Killed me.
Epic,
That
I'm
almost
gonna
killed
throw him to you, okay? I'm gonna. All right, ready?
Okay.
Here we go. And there we go.
Did I catch him?
No, he went right through you. What?
Oh, hey, hey! Oh no, no.
All right. Who needs to drive an RV when you can do this? Can you catch her? Oh, we caught
Oh,
you.
no, you caught her! You caught her!
All right, Chiefs, go
Okay,
along,
I
go
got
along,
it.
Chiefs.
I'm going along, I'm going along, I'm
Okay,
going
all right,
along.
Here we go.
I'm
And
going along. Oh no!
Got her.
Oh, Flash got her.
All right. So
Oh
maybe about
my
that RV
God.
stuff, huh?
wait,
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
you needs a
This is
different
fun.
hat.
What else do we do?
Either Cheebs or Epic, you got to get a different hat.
Well, how do
I
I
don't
get
know
Cheebs,
how
I'm
We
gonna
can
throw
get
you
we can
across
get
here.
more.
I'm gonna
I say
throw
we
you
can
over
get
the
more
guys.
hats as we go along too.
Is that where I get a new
Okay.
hat?
Yeah, go get it.
Go get it. All right. We can store things to have a little bit of
You're
order.
already holding an item. Switch.
Okay.
So put things on the shelf. Empty beer can. Throw that at you.
Oh.
Oh, this one isn't empty. Keep that in here. All right. Throw the trash out here. That makes perfect sense. There you go. Remember, recycle, friends. And then the roadmap, we can put it inside of the passenger door.
Do I actually end up intoxicated? Because I've drank a lot of these.
There's like 17 cans on the floor.
I don't think so. I've drinking 4 already.
I'm
my God.
preparing for my long drive.
Dude,
All right.
what is going-
It's a
Can
good
we
point.
leave? This RV is fucked for me.
All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. All right,
How
Mel,
do I
you got
wear
this.
hats? You got this.
All right.
Okay, engine is off. Press clutch. There's a
My
clutch.
wait,
God,
wait,
dude.
wait,
This,
Yeah, there's a clutch. You have to
Is there a
change
way I can
gears.
Get up on top. All right, hold on.
Yes, the ladder.
this looks so fucked.
All right. Ah,
Dude,
All right, are we ready?
What is happening?
Yeah, there we. Oh, Doc just fell off.
All the beer cans are just floating. Just floating in the RV.
It's okay. You're fine. Everything's fine.
temporary
Okay.
speed boost. Okay,
Stick
got
shift.
it.
Yep.
Are we driving
Now-
somewhere?
We're about to.
Yeah,
Hold
go,
on.
go.
Oh,
I'm ready.
I'm lighting my
Oh, no, I'm in
cigarette.
the
Hold
seal.
on.
Hold
I
on.
didn't
She's
mean
got
to
a
do
lighter
that.
ciggy.
Open the hatch.
Press clutch.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yep.
I'm not ready.
Doc!
Okay, all right, I'm here.
Oh my
I shut the
God,
door.
dude, I can't. This
Yeah,
is like, what
here we
the
go.
fuck is going on?
Oh,
There
my
All right,
God.
guys, buckle in.
That keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. Every step of it.
Yeah, I think I might. I think I might have to relaunch.
I think Doc just fell. I think Chiba just fell out of the truck. I think Chiba just fell out.
Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down.
Oh, I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. Okay. What the? Okay. Okay.
I'll just keep moving on. Cute. Oh,
Are you
speed
okay,
up
Doc?
there, Bessie. Down this road that never
James!
seems to end.
Chiba!
New adventure lies just around the bend. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, just grab a bite.
Chips! I came back for you.
Flash. Thank you.
Welcome. I didn't want you to have to.
wondering if the RV
I didn't want you to have to run by yourself.
Thank you. How
Welcome.
far do we have to run for? Also, yeah, the RV. I might have to relog. It's
being
fucked.
super effed. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's super glitched. It's just like it's bouncing all over.
Okay. So what the best part is, you see the top. That's the RV health. We can
Yeah.
see the the health of it. We can also see how much damaged
Doc?
it is. Hi, Doc.
Oh, so the top bars are below. What's the bottom bar below that? Is
That's
that,
the stuff like, so that's the different things we have to fix. Like you can see if the tires are effed and we have to like drill the bolts back
body,
Yeah.
engine, tires, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it
Friends,
looks a little
I'm
fucked up to
sorry.
me.
in. She,
Did
I have a feeling
leave
she
behind you?
and she ran into a tree.
Did
I
you hit
presume.
everything over here that you possibly could?
No, I was driving pretty good, I think.
That sign looks knocked over. You didn't do that, did you?
Okay, now it's not glitched right now. Okay, now we're back to normal.
Did I just run
Nope,
over
it's back.
Doc?
You might
Doc?
Doc?
Doc.
Doc, were you
My
run over?
arms are detached from my body. My arms are detached from my
well,
body.
You know that happens.
Hold on.
Real sorry.
Well,
Hold on.
There we go.
Gotcha.
I reattached them. Okay. Thank you.
There you go, big guy. Oh wait. Oh
Thank
wait.
you. Oh, my
Oh
eyeballs are on
God.
the floor.
Wait.
No,
Wait.
no.
Wait. There's a where's the syringes? I know I picked up a couple. Where are
We
they?
have syringes?
Yes,
Hey,
because Doc is hurting.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
dead.
I did run him over, didn't I?
Wait, Doc,
Yeah.
you're dead? On a
I
scale
thought
of
I
1
picked
to
up
10, how dead are
syringes.
you?
Where are they?
I'm looking up and I can see. Well, hold on. Let me see. No, I'm doing all right.
Didn't I pick up
Yeah.
syringes?
Smoking a cigarette though, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Top
at you
left
go.
of the UI. Oh,
I remember the last
Okay.
time I got ran over.
but it doesn't
was
say that I
worse.
can. It doesn't say that I can stab you.
Okay.
Well, I think he's still kind of like alive, but he's holding on to the brink. You know what I mean? Something like the brink of death.
He's
on the
oh, you're
brink.
just a little dead.
It says,
He's on.
Oh,
This is
fly
so
guy.
weird.
Thank you for the 3 months.
oh, we got a detour.
Yeah, do we have seatbelts in this thing, or were those? like
When
bands
you
or
sit
something?
down, it's usually. How do I?
Oh,
God.
wait a minute. Why
I'm
am
just-
I up
Hey,
now?
whoa,
Oh, you picked me
whoa.
up. Okay.
I'm just
Okay,
sitting
maybe I
down and
should've
holding
sat
you,
down.
Doc. Oh wait, Doc.
thanks.
Hey, hey, hold on, no. Doc, press space.
Dude.
Hi.
All right, there we go. I am alive.
All right,
Hey,
let's.
I'm a little confused by this detour in front of us. Look.
Oh, we just got to take the detour, so we got to go to the left.
Oh Jesus! I don't want to fall.
Doc, you're not sitting down. Doc, you need to sit.
I don't want to
Okay.
fall. All right, I'm sitting.
Maybe if I go in a higher gear.
No, we
Maybe
probably.
if I go in reverse.
Well, I was gonna say we probably need to stay in first. I assume.
Well, here's,
Cheap
here's
with the
the
ciggy.
problem.
What's
I
wrong?
don't know. I feel pretty safe right now.
Are you
I
stuck?
think this is gonna be
Apparently,
fine.
yeah, what I'm experiencing is a bug, which makes sense.
Yeah.
My God.
Ah!
Well,
Come on!
Costco. I don't know what's real and what's not.
Come on, Bessie. Come on. Give
Hold on.
her.
Let me get
Give her. We're going for a
Thank
rip.
you.
this.
It's Bessie not cooperating. Oh!
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
What happened?
She ran me
I
over.
don't know. It's still.
I'm all right.
Jeeves,
I'm all
I
right.
can re-invite you.
This-
if you
this-
want to hop out, I can re-invite
This
you.
feels so
I
familiar.
probably do because right now it looks like I'm in like
I-
some kind of crazy thing happening.
Wonder if you
right
can
now.
join mid
Okay.
mid run.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I can-
I'm
I
trying.
can-
Mid-run, or should I wait?
I'm gonna go forward. I can't
Yeah,
jump in.
Go ahead. Go
You
ahead
can't
and
jump
hop out,
in?
and I'll send you another invite, and you should be able to get back in. I would hope.
Yeah, it's just because
Should
of
I-
how high it
well,
was.
do you know for sure?
Okay.
There we
I
go.
do not know
Yeah.
for sure, but we
How's
can
it?
stop and
Let's
we
try.
can
We're
stop the
very
game and
early in
start
the
over
game.
If we need to.
Okay, let's try.
Is
Let's
it-
try. I'll relog.
Give it a whirl.
Okay.
Rejoin mid run. Okay, I'm being told that joining mid run does work, so he should be okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll just stay right here until
All right.
we-
I'm gonna give us a roof again. Hey, you want a mirror? There you go.
Man.
Maybe put it on the back so
I
nobody
must say
slides
I'm
out.
doing better at driving this than I thought I would, except for the running over friends part.
You know.
I wasn't a big fan of that. Ah!
shouldn't
All
have-
right, there's no windshield.
Hi, Wicked, how are
on
you?
on the
Why
vehicle.
did you stand in front of Van then?
Well,
I
you
will
don't
talk
have
about
to
this.
drive forward if you see someone standing in front of the van.
You guys are tearing this family
Right?
apart. Come on.
Don't you? With attitude. You know what? Not for nothing. How about this?
Not for
there we go,
nothing.
and
I tell you what.
Just takes the cigarette, puts it on her arm. Yeah, you like that? Oh, is that good?
yeah.
Okay.
What are you laughing at back there?
Nothing.
City
Hollow
boy.
is real. It's in
Oh,
New York.
God.
Yeah, I
Hey,
watched a
look
bunch
here.
of stuff on it this year.
City boy.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi, Jeeves.
Hi.
My God. Yeah,
Doc,
this is so
you're
much
gonna-
better.
you're gonna
Hold
fall
on,
off,
hold
Doc.
on.
No.
You're
No,
a
I'm
really
not.
weird
No,
hood ornament, Doc.
I'm-
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, we
There
gotta
we
do
go,
a
this is
sharp
better.
turn here.
Yeah, you're okay.
A sharp
Jeeves, you can
turn.
always. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Stop.
God. Trees!
Stop.
What?
There's stuff to the right.
What?
Oh, what do you mean there's stuff? What do you see? Do you
There's
see
things.
Oh, there's houses.
Snake.
Oh,
Who
so we
figures
can
it
loot
out
and
first?
grab
Watch.
Stuff, eh? Is that what we do? Yeah, look at that.
Ow! Me.
What the fuck? Am I dead? No, I'm poisoned. That looks like a. What is that? It's like a penis.
God, I've got. It's like a penis snake.
Well, look at it. The graphics of it. Oh,
There you go.
shit,
I revived
Doc,
you.
Just got bit. Thank you.
I hear
my
a
God.
bear.
Oh, there's another snake. God, there's so many snakes, man.
Wait, you hear a bear?
I hear an animal.
I hear a gigantic animal as well. You're not alone.
It's humping the ground. It's right there.
What is humping the ground? Are you sure?
The bear.
I don't see a bear humping the ground.
It's over there. Throw my cigarette at it. See?
Oh my God.
All right, I'm running.
If it
Jeeves, I
it
got a
will
hat for
it
you.
will it will attack the RV.
Glasses. Yeah, there was a lot of.
Should we
penis
drive?
snakes, I know.
We should get in and drive.
Can I get up? Oh yeah, I got.
We're
I'm
not-
up here.
I didn't
Doc's
know
not
if you
in.
wanted to go in
There
the
he is, there he is.
cabin.
I'm in.
No,
I'm
they
in.
did, and we found
Does
some
someone
snakes.
want a ball cap? I got a ball cap right there.
Okay,
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
drive because there's a bear. There's a bear. Okay.
What happened?
Where the fuck am I?
Chiba!
Dude!
Where are you?
He went
This
flipping
is
out.
going great. We're doing awesome.
Hold on, James.
Wait for me! Oh my god!
Oh, watching you
out
get
here by
flipped out of the
yourself.
vehicle was
Okay,
great.
I gotta sit down.
I don't know why he was like that. I don't
Alright, here we
know.
go.
There we go. I gotta sit.
We're good. We're good.
Who took this road
All
to go
right, I'm
camping?
gonna look at the map.
This piece of shit.
right, let's see. We have a gas station coming up.
Oh, good. More
We can get
Yeah.
some gas. Nice.
Yeah. That was a flying Chiba. That
Hey,
is
look,
correct.
Is that smoke?
It does appear to be so.
Am I going right?
Left. Gas
Really?
station's over there, yeah. Checkpoint reached, yeah.
That's a gas
Let's
station?
go.
This is a gas station.
There's
Look,
no
there's
gas
stuff for us
here.
to get. No, there's little scraps we can get. Did you fall
What?
out again?
What?
Oh my God.
Doc?
I didn't fall out. I got out of my own
Doc.
volition, but I didn't realize that
Oh,
we
what
were
the
gonna keep
shit?
driving.
I gotta say, that's a fine cowboy hat though.
There's
You're
lots of
dying and
scrap
stuff.
metal
Oh,
here. Oh, sorry.
okay.
Sorry.
No,
I am
it's
sorry.
okay.
I am
That's
sorry.
fine. I didn't want to use my legs.
By the way, we can heal if you're hurt, as in like your bones are broken. We can heal it by eating a burger.
Oh. I like when you can
Nice.
heal bones.
How do
That's
what do I do with the scrap metal once I have it?
Nothing. You just get it. So like you see on the top of the screen where it shows like the syringe, and the next to it is like the nuts and bolts.
Yeah, yeah.
So the 9 is how much. Your name is fine.
What? It
Yeah,
says
you're fine.
player with long
I'm
name.
poisoned
Oh,
still.
yeah, that does happen.
Does that go away?
It goes
what the fuck?
away,
I'm getting
especially.
run over!
I'm not moving, Chiba.
She's literally
What is
parked.
happening? Am I just
You
glitched?
just-
I'm getting like ragdolled over here.
The RV isn't even turned on.
No, it's my game. It's my game, I think. Yeah. Yep.
How many people can
Yeah.
play this game at a time?
I assume 4.
I'm under the RV. What is happening, dude?
So yeah, scrap is for repairing, and then those syringes are to bring us back to life.
Oh, that looks fun.
I
What are you doing, Doc?
turn off the car. Turn off the car. Gotta turn.
What
off
is
the
Doc
car.
doing? Oh, he's trying to make patties. Oh, he's cooking. There you go.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to get out of the driver's seat. So
Space bar, right?
that isn't working.
Let me see. Yeah, you stand up with space
Wait,
bar.
how do I turn
Are you,
off
you
the
like
grills?
stuck?
Turn off the grill.
Turn off the grill. No, it's a
Okay,
disposable
I'll-
grill. It's a you use it and then you lose it.
Oh.
I'll just
By the way, we do have walkie-talkies, just so you're aware.
Over.
How do I use my
I got a walkie-talkie. There's another one in the cupboard here.
Yeah, right here. Here you go. Hold on, let me drop it for you. Here you go.
All right, hey.
Thank you. Ooh, where'd it go?
Okay, I'm
There,
over
under the table.
here.
Oh.
I am a decent distance away. Can you hear me? Over.
yeah.
Hear you loud and clear, buddy. Over.
Yeah.
Roger that. Okay, heading back. Walkie-talkies work.
Roger that.
Ow. Okay.
Over and out.
Did we gas up the RV?
Good enough. 4 players the max. There's mod. Oh, modding would be really, really funny.
It's on fire. Let's
Roger
go ahead and
that.
put there.
Point, yeah.
All right, on the road again.
Oh,
Oh.
there it goes.
Wow. Watch stuff there. Jeez.
Yeah, wow, I'm gonna get burned.
So I'm guessing you go left.
Whoa, hey.
Sorry. I gotta watch them throw those cassettes. Oh my god!
You had a second baby, Rav.
Look,
Excuse
no,
you.
Everything's fine. Look, we got a little.
How
air
long
freshener
ago?
hanging on the mirror.
I don't feel very safe back here.
Make sure you weld. Yeah, but we need somewhere to. We need to actually have somewhere to weld. Where the deer and the antelope play. 6 weeks, dude. Congrats. Hell yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know if this
You know
is
what
my
I
game or
do?
if we're really doing this.
Nope, this is
Yeah,
happening.
we're really doing this.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's happening, too.
Is that happening?
Bear!
Bear!
Run it over.
Oh my god.
You can't. You can't run it over.
I ran it over.
You ran it over and you knocked me out. You're running me over.
Oh, my God.
Are you sure,
God.
Chiba? Are you
Tom
sure?
Cruise.
Where am I going? Is there a
Oh, the bear's on the way, Chiefs. Run. Run. It's a bear.
You're right, but you
Oh,
won't
she's
stop.
gonna. Oh, there they go,
Yeah, I
Chiefs.
hope you fall over. There you go. That's what you deserve.
No.
That's what
Oh,
you
no.
deserve for not stopping.
I was about to get the winch out to try to help him, and I see
well,
we were a little bit late.
You know, not even really sure if the wedge would have helped, to be honest. Yeah.
I can't even
Wait.
see them down
Hey,
there.
you guys okay down there? I can see like the slivers.
I'm dead. I am dead. I am no longer alive.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, Doc.
Maybe I'm a little bit alive.
Doc.
I can still smoke a cigarette, so there's that.
At least you're comfortable. Oh, bye, Chiefs.
Oh, I got out of the driver's seat.
Flash, just so you're aware, you can actually fall through that crack.
Noted.
Just wanted to let you know. Yeah, just wanted to let you know that. You can also still smoke a cigarette. So, one for the road, boys.
This is going really well for us.
I would say that this is going splendid, yeah.
I do believe the RV might be wedged.
Now watch that back. Watch that back tire. Now the front tire. I already got hit with the back
You're
tire.
doing great.
I'm doing my best.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna keep. I'm just gonna step here and keep my eyes peeled.
Oh man.
Well,
I think Chiba's dead too.
oh my God! Please.
I think Chiba is also dead.
My ribs can only handle so much.
So bad all of a sudden.
Oh, yep. There's his corpse. What if I get down there and bring him back to life?
I think he's bleeding internally. We might
All right. Hold on. I'm on the way.
My favorite part is I'm still smoking my cigarette.
Oh my God. She's coming back. She's coming back for more.
Go that way?
Can I? Oh God. I don't even know how to get down. Oh, maybe like this.
Are you
Okay.
up?
Yeah, I never fell down.
Oh.
I'm on the way though. Ah, there we are. Hello, friends.
I'm stuck on a tree.
There you go. Where's our other corpse?
Thank you, FlashForce.
Oh, there we go, right there.
Well, he was dragged a little ways. Oh, he's fine.
Listen, he's fine. Vehicle.
Game's over.
Yeah. So when you destroy the vehicle, you lose.
Sacrifice.
Oh,
I'm willing
well,
to
I was trying to get it
make.
unstuck.
So is that how the game ends then?
All right, wait.
That was fun.
So, who should drive now?
I think my
who should
I
be
don't know,
the driver now?
My favorite part was getting run over 7 times. I really enjoyed that.
I thought it was enjoyable to watch.
Great. Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun.
All right, is Doc driving now? I like
Down
it.
My top moments of 2025.
I trust you, Doc. Let's go.
All right,
yeah,
here we
totally.
go.
Totally.
Let's go.
Wait, how do I do stuff?
You have buttons. Look on the left or the wherever.
Yeah.
Oh, engine is off.
Still got further on her first round than Baron. That's true. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Sentinel.
Press
Thank you.
clutch.
Oh, this
Press
is
it
fine.
good.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Oh. How do we
I just
move
want to remind
forward?
you all that I have a
With-
commercial
with-
driver's license.
With drive. Chili dog. Have a good one, friend. All right. You're doing good. You got this. You're doing
I
good,
don't know
kid.
where I'm going though. Like,
Go to the right.
I'm going.
Follow the.
Follow what you would presume to be the road.
Okay.
Now, when you're driving, you do have to pretend like there is a right side to the vehicle.
Hold on. Clutch. 1. There we go.
Oh, thank you, Ravi.
So how's everybody doing
I
back
like
there?
how you're
Y'all
staying
ready
in
for
your
Doing
lane,
good. How are
Jackie,
you?
but you should have tried that the first
I'm
time.
great.
I'm doing good.
The wheels on the
Doing good.
bus
Go round and round.
Round and round. Clutch. Reverse.
There's a bear. Hey, we're gonna die to the damn old bear.
Oh my
Oh shit! Run! You can't park there. Thanks, Pav. Maybe I'll try this time.
Are you getting
Well,
run over?
That.
You
that
know what?
didn't go
I gotta
so hot.
say that might be the shortest run. In fact, it is the shortest run we've had.
Well,
I like it.
and, okay, how about off? All right. Okay.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
You know what I think about that, Chiefs? You know what I think about that?
Do I ever know something about that? I know a lot about that.
There's a lot of some things I know about that.
On the road again.
Oh.
Just can't wait to be on the road again.
Oh, the open road. I don't remember how the rest of that goes. Please don't drill me, Doc.
Don't drill me, Doc. That's wild.
Wow, imagine.
He was aiming it at me.
Doc, put your drill away.
You're fine. You're fine.
God damn. Don't just aim your drill. Hey, you're hammering me now. No! That actually is hurting me.
I tried. Okay, we'll
Can
do
I-
this. It's fine.
Can you kill me with that?
Took a little bit too
reverse.
wide there. A little
road
too
again.
wide there.
A little too wide.
A little too wide.
Ow!
Okay.
Ow! Ow!
Hey, you kids better calm down back there.
Look,
No!
this has been pretty smooth.
Actually, I
I
don't
didn't
think the
even
drill
know we were
hurts.
on
I
the
don't think the
bridge.
drill hurts me.
Hey, this is the furthest we've been.
Yeah, let's go.
Maybe we'll find pavement soon. No, judging by the bridge I see in the distance, that's a negative. Ghost Rider.
That's
That is
probably a no.
full. Is it? It's probably
right.
a no.
I'm gonna presume. I'm trying to. I guess we go down here. Go to the right.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
It's really hard to see, but I got it.
Yeah, this is really,
Oh,
yeah.
the rear view
Oh, God.
mirrors. The mirrors work.
Oh,
I didn't
God.
even realize.
Oh God. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
Wait,
nice
what if
to have
I?
mirrors, though.
Hold on.
Reverse, maybe?
I like mirrors.
Maybe?
Oh, dude, I can repair stuff with that. Kind of makes sense. I can repair the door. How do I do that?
There we
Repair.
go.
You use scrap metal. Oh, I see. So I have to have scrap metal to do.
I will turn this RV around.
That's what I gotta do.
Oh God, where do I go? I can't see. Okay, we're okay.
Doc, are you muted?
Are we,
Because
though?
you look like you're talking shit, but I don't hear
Is
you.
his body look like it's just saying a bunch of stuff?
Oh,
He's
he's
smoking
doing
a
body
cigarette
language right
staring
now.
At me. Oh my God, what
He's doing
bullshit
body
is
language.
this?
You guys hear me?
Yes,
Hey, Chiba.
This looks
Okay.
fine.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
My cigarette
Now I
at
can hear you. How do I throw my cigarette? Oh,
3.
Oh, wow. There it is.
Oh God, I can't
What's
see.
in the glove box?
Oh God. Oh God. I'm
Where
like,
do we keep
I'm like
the beer?
stretching my neck
manual.
IRL to peek over this hill. I can't see. Okay, see ya.
Oh! This is very dangerous.
Hold
I'm
on,
not
Doc.
gonna-
Let me go forward, Doc. Hold on.
You're doing
Stay
great.
away from the
All right.
windows.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, dude! Oh, that is cool. The rear view mirror. That is. Oh, that's cool. I can see Doc trying to jump into the.
Thank you for the
rear view.
uppies. Yes, thank you.
Any-
Okay, you
anyone
can
else
put
see
me
the
down
floating
now. You're not
tree
gonna
to
throw
our
me
right?
into the ravine, are you?
No.
To the right. To the right.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Don. Oh, you're there.
I'm here.
Go.
Oh, God!
Sit down, mister.
I'm trying. I'm being lifted. Okay, I'm being placed outside the van. This is great.
Just trying to air you off. Got a smell to you.
Oh. Winch. I can use the winch.
Yes. When we are attached to something, you can winch.
No, I was putting you in the toilet.
I do like wenching.
Okay, but I have...
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Listen, I'm
This
learning
looks
how.
very
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Calm down. Calm down.
You better chill back there.
Oh. Ah! Ah!
You won't get a popsicle when we stop if you keep this up.
Oh, no.
That's the air freshener.
Oh,
No. There was
Where am I?
actually a
Am I
tree
outside?
that was just suspended
What
in
is
midair.
going on? Yeah. Oh, now I'm back inside. My God.
All right.
I need to sit down.
Having a long day. Need to sit.
No.
I was
There we go.
holding you.
Okay, I'm
All right.
I was
Oh, you were
helping.
is that what was happening?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, God. Now
dude, I
I
thought it
can't
was
stand up.
glitching
Oh,
out.
wait. There we go. Oh, there we go.
I
Got it.
was glitching out. Okay, we got it. We're
Hey,
good.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention this whole drive. What happened?
Nothing. You know,
Ooh,
just
got
found some
stuff.
stuff. Oh, I found an
know.
antidote
Oh,
in
I
case
don't
somebody
know
gets hit by a
where.
snake.
Are we building a ramp?
We can attach those to the roof, actually.
Okay,
Oh,
drop this in
really?
here?
Yeah.
Drop. winch
What is
pole.
this?
Did I make it up there? Nope, I failed.
Doc's got the winch.
Uh,
The winch.
There we go.
There's
How do
stuff
I
over here.
attach it?
Oh, look at this stuff. Oh, scrap metal, scrap metal.
Oh, do we not have a ladder because
Is it
we...
meat?
Motor oil. We got some motor oil, an
Some motor
EpiPen.
oil. Ooh, we need that EpiPen.
Give me this.
I got
I
some
am
beef.
poisoned a little bit. I
just
guess I
realized you
could...
can- I just realized you can close the windows.
There we go. Now we have a ladder.
Okay. Drop this. There we go.
6 feet.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
So,
pretty
do we
much.
just drop all the? Do we just drop all the loot in here?
You can actually
is that
place it on
attached
things.
to?
You can place like the tire and some of these like winch poles. Oh, that? You would attach that to a winch pole if you don't have something to attach
Why
it
is
to.
it attached
Engine.
over here?
I don't know. Is it attached to
How do I do
something
that?
like a piece of wood? These roads.
Well, I
These
assume
roads
it's
are what
engine?
federal
over
funding gets you
here.
these days.
Where do
Damn
I
it.
put the motor oil?
Inside one of the cabinets inside.
Oh,
Now
I
it's
see.
tangled.
It shows up as where you can put it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. It shows you the outline when you place it. Cool.
There we go.
Ramp.
Tire up
Ooh, I like
there.
that.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
throw-
maybe
Attach
we
it to
can
the
put them on
shelf.
the roof.
Yeah, put it up here.
Attache.
Up here.
Okay.
Can I attache the ramp?
Up here.
Or how does that work?
Up here.
How do I get up there?
The ladder.
I tried to throw it to you.
I'm gonna throw it
It went around the other side. That's okay. I don't think we can actually attach anything else in there anyway. I think we've maxed
Wait,
out
I
on
can
this
chug
stuff.
This? What does chugging this do?
Might be able to put this in here though.
Ooh, what are we chugging?
I can chug chicken nuggets? Okay, that doesn't seem
here.
right.
Hell yeah, you can.
Wait.
We need to see Doc closely examine a
Oh, yeah,
landmine.
there's
We'll see what we
nothing
can
else.
do.
No more room up here. Can I just place it here?
I'm okay. I'm not going to take the antidote yet. All right, so it looks like we have ourselves our first obstacle, which is this.
Ooh.
Yeah, so,
So, is there a way that we can blow up the rocks, possibly?
I don't know. where to put
no.
this.
Well, we have 2 planks
Gotcha.
though.
Yeah, so we make a little road. A little rude.
Oh, cool. There's planks down
So
here.
we got to
too.
figure out where we want to.
Yeah, so we basically go there, and then we drive over to this where Chiba is. Okay, same thing.
Okay.
We'll go over this guy, and then we go over here, and
Interesting.
we go up there.
Okay, so we might want to make the roads a little.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then we
this is
just,
gonna be a
or
steep
then we
drive
just
right
go
here.
to the left and just jump off that way.
Yeah. Go down like right here.
Yeah, or there's, what is that? Oh, there's a way to the right as well. Just fly. Duh. Relax!
Your titties!
Winch up the mountain? Oh,
Hey!
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Listen,
gonna go back this
I've
way.
had just about enough of your horse shit. Now we got to figure out exactly where to lay these.
Well, I mean, we got to get up here, yeah?
it be better to wait? No, it can't turn that way. They just got to be wide enough apart for the tires, right?
Yeah.
And how wide are the tires? Do we have measurements?
Get the tape.
Yes,
Go get the
Chiba,
tape.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Someone get the tape. We gotta know. It's important.
How's
I'd
that?
say we might be able to
That's
like
That's not really
wheel our
straight,
way
though.
around it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Go like this
It's
and then
like a
just
lazy
like
eye almost with
how far way
planks.
up there. But I don't know if that's the best way or not. I don't know.
not being straight doesn't make it lazy.
Wait,
Well, that's not what I said, but
sometimes you just gotta ram it. Take it on the fields.
you
Hi,
almost
Mr.
had it.
Barron.
I mean, we could also just try and see what happens.
How are you, sir?
No.
Oh, hello.
Or we could move
Let's
it
go.
over, like both of them over. Like, I don't
Can
know.
I ask a question? Why are we trying to go over the rocks when it looks like we could just go around them?
Well, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go
Well, I
around
don't
him.
think we can go around. How do I drive?
Like, can't we just go this way? Oh, maybe not.
I'm gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch.
Because it looks like we're just gonna end up over here.
Where's the other ramp? One's on the roof and one's
We
inside.
gotta go this way.
Yeah. Tell them you can just go over the cliff. Oh yeah, up there.
Where are we going? This way. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure.
This is gonna be fun. It's fine.
We're gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Just get your butt in the van and everything.
We believe in you. Oh, okay. He's gonna get hurt.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
I don't know. Let's say we just wing it.
Wing it? Excuse me, Plank.
There we go.
All right.
Do they plan on repairing the RV at all? Probably not.
Right.
We could winch ourselves across. This is true.
How do you climb this? He's going around.
Well, I thought I was supposed to. Didn't you tell me to
No,
go
that's
around?
fine. Just do it that way then. But then we gotta move planks over here.
You're doing great, sweetie.
This is a pretty tight fit. I'm not gonna
No,
lie. I don't think I'm gonna
you gotta
squeeze.
get up. You gotta get up here, Chiba. So you're gonna
Yeah,
have to
I'm not
back
squeezing.
up.
Okay, we're gonna back.
You gotta reverse,
Give me
Cheeps.
a moment. How do I back that thing up? How do I go into reverse?
Clutch.
You gotta do the clutch and then
Where
go
the R
all
is?
the way down to the right.
If there's room to. Oh my god.
There
The
we go.
R. There you go.
I didn't realize it was my. No, I didn't realize it was my mouse to switch. We're backing up.
Yeah.
We're backing up.
Oh, you stuck in the mud?
Back it up. There's a small chance that we might
All
be
right.
stuck. in
Hold on. Hold on. Keep reversing. You're fine. Keep reversing.
Okay, we're going. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay.
Can we push it?
Yeah. F. F him. F him.
We can F it?
F him.
I'm F'ing it! I'm F'ing it!
There we go. There we go. Get F'd on.
I'm pushing it.
Push it. Push it
Okay,
real good.
There we go.
And then swing your ass in to
Don't
the-
half-ass
to-
it.
to
Always
the-
full.
This way. Yeah, swing that ass.
I don't think the board on the windshield is helping.
I thought that it was a good idea. I was trying to turn this and it didn't work. You're just going to be stuck.
Since Flash has played this
Oh,
before,
dude, I'm gonna have to back
him.
all the way up.
Thought you were driving. I was, and then Cheeps took over.
Maybe back to the original plan.
Oh,
You know?
oh, okay. Well, wait.
Help me! Help me!
What's wrong?
Why,
help
where are
me.
you?
Oh, Doc's
Are you
underneath.
under the
I think he's
RV?
underneath the RV.
Okay,
got
all right.
him.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
got
I
him.
appreciate. Okay, you can put me down now if you want. That would be nice. You can put me down now. You can put me down. Ah!
This is ridiculous.
It's fine. We're doing great. We're doing good.
So which way should he be aiming with that?
Well, my thought was, what if we just use the... Let me get the other winch pole as well.
So I can't back up anymore. What if we put boards for me to drive now? Yeah.
Because if we put him up
Yeah,
there
yeah,
Hold on, hold
and
on.
pull him
Wait,
to
hands
there,
up.
then maybe we can pull him to the
And-
next spot,
That one.
the way of the winch. Because then we could go over here, and then get him up on top of this
And then-
rock, right?
But
Hold on, let me see.
there's also a ramp.
Wait, we might not have to use the winch
yeah.
there. Hold on,
And
you want me to go
because we
up
can just
that
use
way?
the tree.
And then here maybe.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get the. Where's the controller for the winch? Or did we lose it? Oh boy. Oh.
Oh. Now can I get over here? The winch.
Oh,
what's
it's
going on with the
working!
winch?
Turn
Well,
to
the
your
winch-
right.
The winch is pulling me back to where I was and got stuck though.
All right, hold on.
No,
I have an idea.
You're up on the rock right now.
All right, I have an idea.
Okay, but I'm wenched.
Yeah, get wedged on, nerd. All right, hold on. Wait.
I'm getting wenched on. Real
Don't remember.
good.
No. Don't move. Okay, that's fine. Or move. You know, that's fine too.
Yes, it's all good.
Let me see.
Okay.
What
should I be doing?
Not what you did.
What should I be doing as he's spinning the wheels and?
What should I be doing? I'm just gonna do everything. It's fine.
I'm wedged.
Hold on.
Wait, can we
Ready?
winch around a tree up there?
Yep. Hold on.
Can we
Hold on,
okay.
maybe have him go this way?
This here. Let me
Is
take
that
this
too
one here.
steep?
Over
Trying to
here.
get up
Okay.
here.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Do
You're
you
good.
have a plan? Did I ruin it?
No, you're fine.
We're winching. We're winching.
Where's our controller here? Let me go find it.
Do you think he could get up this? Or is that too steep?
You want me to try?
I don't
Wedge
know.
me! Wedge me, almighty wencher! Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm gonna go
That probably didn't work out too well, did it? Okay, keep wedging. Keep wenching. Wench harder.
Hold on. We might need to
Wench
push
up if you
you.
can.
We might need to push you away from this winch pole because you're stuck on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you jammed yourself right on there.
Who let Chiba drive?
To be
You know,
fair,
maybe
I
we just
kinda took it
full
upon myself
send.
to hop
You
in.
know, maybe we just
Yeah,
full
I like
send.
full sending. Wench me. Wench me. Keep wenching. Yes!
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa! Whoa! Don't touch
Stop
the
driving,
wheel!
James.
Listen, I didn't
Oh
do
wait,
anything.
I'm okay. I thought I was dead
I
again.
was
Oh my
being-
god. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god. Park. Stop. God damn it, dude.
I'm being
Park.
I'm being
Stop
wedged.
driving.
Use your blinkers. Use
Oh,
your
you want me to
blinkers.
stop driving?
Like, stop moving the word. Like, we're getting you in position. Hold on.
Oh. Oh, you should have just said that. Okay, I'll stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on.
I just
Can
wanted
you
to come in here and tell you you're doing great.
can
You're
you
doing
park?
great.
Can you
Stop.
park right
Thank
there?
You so much. Thank you so much for the kind words. There's a lot of winching happening.
Can you
I've
park right
never
there?
been winched this much.
Okay. He's.
Yeah, I'm parked. I think.
Are you parked? Wait. Hit P.
I hit P now. Now
Okay.
Now I peed.
Nah, he P
I'm
now.
parked, yeah.
I P now.
I peed now.
All right. Let me think. If I get another, we need to turn you. I need to bring you this way now.
Yeah, he needs to come like.
Yeah. All right.
Can we
let's-
re-grab the winch
Can I-
pole out of the
Yeah.
wall once it's in, or
No.
Oh,
Can I just
okay.
start driving to the right?
Well, if I bring you over here, really,
the
what I think,
fact
what
that-
I might do.
Oh, I see.
You know what?
We're kind of
Okay.
like in a
Hold
little
on.
pickle here, right?
Hold on. That's okay. That's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna reset
like
this one.
We
pickles.
gotta get up here.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
do-
grab this guy.
What's your favorite kind of pickle, Doc? If you had to pick a pickle. What
You know
kind of
what?
pickle
I
would you
like
pick if you had
the
to pick a pickle?
like the
Okay,
sandwich
got it.
slice pickles. You know?
Yes, that's my favorite.
dill
Yeah, that's the
pickles.
ones I have.
Yeah.
Well, dill pickles, but they're called like the ones I get are like sandwich savers. Are called.
Yeah, because that just means they're sliced.
That's what it is. Yeah, little slice. But I think there's.
Look!
Hey,
Is
Oppa!
anybody driving the van right now?
Hold on.
We could be.
All right.
Jeeves is in there.
In
No,
position.
he's not. He was
Listen,
just.
No, he
down
just
here.
hopped in. He just hopped in.
Oh.
All right.
I'm
If you
here
want,
now.
hold on. Let me. I can. If you're in a good position, I can release the winches.
Oh, I'm in a good position.
What's your favorite position?
Oh, okay. What's That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. What's your
favorite dish? Oh God, he's about to fall. Hey,
I'm not
hey,
gonna cook
hey,
it, but
hey.
I'll order it from
Zanzibar! Then I'm gonna love you completely. Then I'll love you discreetly. Okay, he's just, yep, okay.
Hey, Opa!
You said that like it's a victory.
So,
This is great. This is awesome.
Well, I mean, down here, if you get
You
it
got
over
me singing
here,
Tenacious
it can
D, though. It
actually
wasn't my
drive
fault.
I've got another winch pole.
Okay.
Because, like, I don't know, I'm not leaving footprints in the mud. It couldn't be too squishy, right?
We if we can get over that way.
How does
road
one
is
get
here.
over that way? All right. Well, listen. What if we just sidewind it? We could sidewind it against the rock up to here. You think that's possible?
Yeah, totally.
Possible.
That's
Okay.
totally gonna work. Totally. Okay,
There's
wait,
not
do
a
you want me
whole
to
lot of
winch pole
confidence
this
in your voice,
sucker?
Doc.
Hold on.
Um,
No, we don't even
No,
need it.
seriously though, there is enough room. If you winch it, it'll get it up here. Just winch it.
I think so.
Cause when something's going wrong,
You must winch it.
you must winch it.
winch it. No. You must winch
Unless you winch it.
Winch it.
Winch it.
Keep it
real
straight.
good.
Oh, I'm gonna die. How did that happen?
Get it up.
It's not too late.
Oh my god.
It's not too late.
Winch it good. Look at that. Hold on. We're about to be free.
Yeah, there we go.
Bam.
There we go.
All right.
Let's go.
Let me release this guy.
Winch away.
Hold on.
Winch away.
Hold on. Keep her there. Put her in park. All right, let me see. Now what we need to do, you might be able to drive straight up, but what we can try to do is re-winch to a better location.
So that we can pull it straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
One winch, two winch.
Carly! I can go all the way over to here. I could probably, higher is better though, for sure.
Can you take?
Can you winch me? Wait, why am I stuck?
Yeah, can you winch me?
I don't know.
Hey! Winch it.
I wedged it.
Okay.
Carly, thank you for the
We're
5
getting a little
months.
muddy
Hold on.
action
I
going
gotta
on
get the
here.
I gotta get the trawler. Let me get the trawler.
Okay. Yeah, get the controller.
Got it.
Here we go. It's working.
Pull the winch, doctor. I was in need of your eyes to winch.
Yeah. It's working. I don't even know if me driving is helping at all.
It's just spinning wheels.
Me accelerating. Yeah, probably not then.
All right, but get ready though, because you're about to be on flat land without the mud.
Okay. Driving still?
And the road is,
Wait, what just
is
happened?
right here.
Yeah, all right. Now we can release the winch. Oh,
wait,
there it is,
there's one
Silent. Thank you
here.
for the prime.
Okay, it's
Yes,
in park.
it is.
It's in park.
Okay, let me,
Road
wait.
is here. It's just real scary.
Okay. Are you able to go forward? Because you
Hey?
are on mud. I just don't know if you can keep going forward or not.
Oh, let me try. I'm in park.
Waiting for the landmine funnies. We're going to get there.
That's not how I...
All in due time.
one second.
All in due time. About to
There we go.
lose the wheels. Oh, drifter.
Yeah, I can move forward.
Okay, cool.
Am
Groovy.
I going down? My God, this is steep.
So listen, do you hear me?
I can't see.
Okay,
yeah,
look.
but I can't see.
Do you see the wood? Doc is guiding you.
Yes, I see the wood.
That's a fantastic
Go that
way.
Doc?
Yeah,
Okay.
follow the wood.
Oh,
Can
Drifter,
we
thank you for
bring
the
wood with us?
subs, homie. Careful, SpongeBob.
there you go, Doc. Keep flashing your woods. Is helping.
It won't
Okay,
let me
I'm in.
drop it here.
This way, I'm like an air traffic controller.
Oh no!
Right over here. Right over
Why am I
here.
going
Okay,
this way?
hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Right
All
over
right,
here.
so to the left. It's a steep incline.
Oh, sorry.
Where'd the wood come from? What the?
It was me.
Oh, good.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, this is.
Okay,
Am I
she's
turning
steep.
right, dude? I cannot.
Okay,
see
left.
shit.
Prepare. Okay, left.
I'm trying. I'm
It's
trying.
a
I'm trying.
really steep hill. Look.
Okay,
You got it.
We're going. We're going.
Hey! Okay, you're good. You're
Oh my
doing
God.
good. You're doing good, sweetie.
Oh my God.
You're doing good.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay, you're doing good. Yep.
Yeah,
Good.
that's
Hey,
fine. No, that's
yep.
fine.
Aim
I
for
think
the
I
right a
can
little
for
bit.
no
You're good.
Look at this. Look at
Good.
this.
To the left a little bit.
Throwing ramps at me?
Beautiful.
No, they're not secure in the truck, so they just fall off.
Oh, okay.
I'm not hearing the bits, and I don't know why. Kay, thank you for the biddies.
Oh, this is good.
Get spare parts and stuff.
All
Oh
that
yeah, we're
GTA
fine.
5 driving really top.
Look at
notch.
that.
I mean, at this point, you could pick us up. That would be cool.
All right, you guys are doing great.
Oh wait, they're out of the RV.
Oh, Flash is in here. He made it.
Hi.
He
Dog?
was in there before you started.
Nothing to gain. Thank you for the
All
2 month
right,
Prime,
I'm ready.
dude. Thank
you
you,
ready,
guys.
Doc? Are you in
Damn.
here?
Yep.
Are you?
Now, do I have a? Do I? Yeah, I didn't see you.
I don't see him either, but I see.
Wait, I don't see Doc.
Oh, is that where? Oh, yeah, I don't see Doc. Are you? Is he on the roof? Maybe.
Doc?
I am on the roof.
Oh.
Oh, got you.
I heard the little thing open.
Not right.
He's on the
Going
roof.
to that
That's
thing
the
right
hardest
there.
part, right?
Sure.
He's on the roof,
Oh,
I think.
Okay. All right.
there,
Okay.
bud.
All right.
Okay, there, bud. All right.
All right. So,
Do I go to this or do I?
no, I'm going to assume here that we just passed where we need to go. Like, you see that steep incline over there?
Yeah, that really steep incline. It almost seems like you can't drive up it.
Yeah.
You think that's where we're supposed to go? What makes you say that? Do you think?
Because it looks like something you should be able to drive up, but it's really steep.
Up there?
How do we know we don't go down though? Because we can make it down.
I don't know. That's a fantastic question. I'm just curious. There is a map inside. Yes. Oh, hey, look, a gas station.
There was a manual.
I mean, does there come a point
that a
where
bear?
we just need to give up and die of starvation or thirst or something like that?
No, it's fine.
There's
Oh,
a
okay.
manual. Next page.
Oh, there's 2 winch poles up here too.
There's a garage
Where's
here.
the map? This is a manual.
All right, I'm gonna go
There's
throw this up
also
on
an
top.
exit here.
Yeah, that's not a map. Where is the map?
I'm the map.
It's shotgun on the door.
Shotgun on the door.
Famous lad's words. Is that a beer?
Oh, Road Atlas. Oh, I see it. Thank you.
It's right on the door, buddy.
Right on the door.
Hey, what's up, MJ? How are you?
Oh,
Here,
okay.
I'm just
so
gonna-
we.
I'm gonna pass you a stogie. Here you go. Enjoy.
Tell Grace to give me my stogie.
I actually think Flash might be right.
Well, I mean, there's nowhere else really that we can go.
Wench or
I think
winch?
you might
Yeah.
be right, because it does seem like we're going up a steep little thing.
What is a
thing there.
flipatron?
It's how you flip the
That
vehicle
flips- yeah,
with the
in case we ruin
flipatron.
it, which is very possible.
It's entirely possible, actually.
Okay.
I would
So
actually
he's
bet on
gonna
that.
come over this way,
I was slightly.
and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him go up a here. We'll maybe winch him to here, maybe up a here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can wench me anywhere.
Gas station.
Trying to figure out where to winch you.
We do have two more
where's the
winch
ghost?
poles.
Not the ghost, sorry. Where's
On
the gas
top of the
station? Is it
van.
up here?
Ghost. What the heck?
Yeah,
I
but
have no
there's
idea
nothing
what's
to
happening.
eat here.
Another G word.
All right. I'm gonna
Oh,
put
it's
this
up
one
here at the
here,
garage.
and I'm gonna go get that other winch pole on top.
Yeah, the exit to the highway is right here. It is the way. Yeah, look. Next down, right in the middle.
Chiba, now would be a good time for breath, boys.
Chiba, go ahead. Rose, thank you for the raid.
Oh, there's burgers over
That's
here.
all right. We'll try again in a little bit.
Where?
Where? I need burgers.
Rose, how was your
Right
stream?
here.
Oh my god.
Hey!
We need the grill. The grill's right here.
You know what? We
Let's
might
fire
not need
it up.
this. Hold on. I'm gonna go do the things that are productive. Hold on.
Oh, let's go.
Do that.
All right.
Where's the controller? Controller's here.
I can eat the raw burger.
Okay.
Oh
Put a
shit.
burger-
Oh god.
Look,
I'm fine.
died.
Oh, okay.
Oh, spikies.
I
Ow.
ate the raw burger and
Now
I
it's on the ground,
died.
Doc. Is there
Why'd you do that?
like a 5-minute rule?
I was
Okay,
hungry.
it's fine.
Whoa! I'm on fire! I'm on fire! What the fuck just happened?
It's going really well for us. If you're curious what's happening, Rose, I hope you had a great stream.
Hey, look, a burger.
How did I die?
I don't know, but I just had a
My
burger.
friends are on
It's
fire.
delicious. Oh, I can revive
Fantastic.
you.
I'm really. Oh,
There
thank
He lights on. He proceeds to light himself on fire and says, "How did I die?"
Checking my beer.
Good luck. Thank you. We're doing our best. I need to eat something too, but we don't have anything to eat. They have burgers in there, but it's fine. Okay. I need to get out of reverse.
Burgers made?
I think Doc just made one for him. Yeah.
All right. And then I need...
He made his own burger.
What'd I do with the controller?
Okay, down with Starbucks.
Help. What'd I do